It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lynn went to Long Beach with the dope shit. Yep. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross. The shoes that coming in to say hey. Give it up for my big homie, Mr. Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny for all y'all. Get 'em Ron C. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Hey Sky.
Turn me up, turn me up!
All of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
turn that shit super high. It's my birthday, bitch. Did you pray to me today? This is the day you need to pray to me.
I will not.
Came into this world, bitches. It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com in your mouth. The highest rated show in my life. In my mind.
Hey man, thank y'all for the
killing it.
support, for real.
Yeah, yesterday was.
Like huge.
We got a hell of a bar. We got. Motherfucker, I think can reach it today. Just gonna
Ron?
throw that out there.
No pressure though.
It is the Rollout Show right here. Throwback Thursday, bitch.
Yes.
And I'm a real throwbacker. It's my birthday, so if you want to call in and wish me, you better call in and wish me happy birthday, motherfucker. It's going to be a problem. 747-888-3082.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Your mic ain't
Tangy.
on. Give it a second. Let it happen. And now.
And don't forget to subscribe.
There you go. But I got to introduce you.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
In the building. Right here at the Rollout Show. We got.
Nikki Pam.
Take the song out. In the building we got.
Nikki
Shout
Pam.
out to rehearsal.
Tangy Ambrose, Heaven High.
on the wheels.
DJ Ron C.
That's what's up.
Yeah, fuck you.
Killing that shit.
In the building with me right now, one of the young guns coming up through the ranks, TVs, commercials. I see one more commercial with you on the motherfucker. I will turn it off.
Don't act like that.
Then I would have to turn them
God's
off.
work.
Turn them. Oh, my bad. I'll watch it. My man Ron G in the building.
Yes.
Hey, we here.
Yes.
We here.
On Insecure.
Yes, sir. Had a reoccurring on Insecure. I had a great year, bro.
Love
Really?
it.
Like when I
Love
say
it.
like God bless my socks off.
Turn
Like,
us some more, his baby.
All
turn
the
me
way.
up some more. Yes, I
There we
got
go. There we go.
Blessings. Let me tell you something.
I love it. He said, God
God been blessing my socks off, man.
Yes.
Yesterday I was just on set. I booked a show for Hulu, and then booked the pilot for Netflix, and I just won my first Emmy.
All right.
You didn't bring
Yes,
it?
sir. Huh?
You didn't bring the motherfucker?
I didn't get it.
What was the
I
Emmy
didn't physically
for?
get one. No, because you got a whole crew of people, and everybody don't get one. So, but I'm trying to figure. I think you get.
So
a
you
certificate
Emmy
or something.
adjacent.
No, I got an Emmy.
But you don't get the Emmy.
I don't know because I'm still trying to figure out the
I
process.
think you
My
get
first
the
time I
Emmy.
win.
No,
Yes.
I think you do. Yeah, because
Because the whole production crew, like it was like the show is called United Shades of America on CNN, and I was creative producer. Basically, I made the show funny, and yeah. So we'll see what happens.
no, you get it.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, maybe a box come in the mail or
I need a box to come in the mail.
some little Latino
Okay.
brother show.
Let me
Go.
tell you something. I'm wearing it around my neck.
It's heavy.
Socks
It's
and an
heavy.
Emmy. That's all
That's
I'm wearing.
dope, man.
For 2 weeks.
Doing stand up.
Damn.
Thank you, bro.
Where you from, man? Tell
I was
everybody.
born in Columbia, South Carolina, man. I started doing comedy in Atlanta and got booed. They told me to kill myself, and I was like, you know what? I
Yeah.
like this.
I
like
Keep telling
this.
me that.
And I stuck with it, man. And comedy legit changed my life, changed the whole direction of my life and like the DNA of my family. Because I'm the first business owner in my family, first person to go to college in my family.
First
and
Emmy.
Emmy winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like nobody in my family is like a business owner. You know what
What
I'm saying?
college did you go to?
I went to the University of South Carolina. I used to be
Oh,
an
okay.
accountant.
Isn't that what your daughter?
And I got
That's
fired.
what you're going to be, accountant. That's what
I used to be an accountant, but I got fired from every job I ever had because I was
That's how you become a comedian.
Yeah.
I got fired from everything. I got fired from the church.
Did you?
I used to work at the church and kept falling asleep. And
Because you know we got these stripper hours.
right. I forgot I was living another life and then go to work.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm gonna just lay down for a minute.
Yeah. Take a little nap. Wake up. It's noon.
Nigga,
Like,
it's
Right.
4:00, and all I hear is Donald Caldwell report to the office.
yeah.
So the pastor, look, man, we know your mama. She quiet right there. We'll give you one more time. I'm sorry.
Everybody extend your hands. to
Pastor
your brother
Price,
Caldwell.
and this Price.
Right,
Price
right.
has a Crenshaw Christian Center. So he said, look,
Fred
it's the
Price.
last time.
Yeah.
So I got it, Fred. I ain't gonna mess up no
From
more.
the church.
Shit. I fell asleep. I woke up. It was Wednesday. They had my checks with the
on the board.
It was on the
thumbtack?
board with the thumbtack. Last day.
Yeah. Hilarious.
We have a call.
Okay.
Let's take this call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? I don't like it.
Running from Chicago. Just calling to wish Speedy happy birthday.
Thank you, brother. Hey.
And y'all set that little boy on fire yesterday.
I kind of feel bad about that.
I was crying laughing. That shit was so funny.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
What y'all do to that boy yesterday? What happened to
Well,
the boy?
you know what it is I don't know what it's about radio and watching us do our thing.
Yeah.
And when I invite comedians all the time, no matter how long they're in the game, come on, at least get the experience.
Absolutely.
So what happened was Willie, what's his name, Willie or
Wiley.
Wiley.
Oh, that's the homie. Okay. All
And
right.
I kept calling him Guy.
Fella.
And we
Hey,
did all the
fella.
songs. And he was trying to be funny.
No, yeah. You can't
Instead
do
of
that.
letting the show come to him and then find your spot,
Telling jokes.
say something funny, he said, "Yeah," and then when I went skating, and whoa, it was motherfucking.
And we were all like,
we all said, "All right, next segment."
Tell you something. When you try to do your thing and black women start scratching their throat, just walk away.
right.
Oh, they hit you with your little jokes is cool.
They hit you with two cools? Cool.
Your
So
little
listen,
joke.
tomorrow's my birthday, y'all. They hit you with two cools? Just walk away.
Now you also hosted one of the hottest comedy clubs in
Man.
LA. If you get a chance to come down,
Man.
You host that.
Yeah, I host Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory on Sunday, which is the longest running, most diverse, hottest comedy club and comedy spot in LA. And I always tell dudes, if you're trying to plan a first date, please plan a first date at Chocolate Sundays. Because if you don't get some after that, she just don't like you.
Yeah,
Really?
Because I'm undefeated. Let me tell you something. I had a married man walking to me. He's like, bro, I don't know what you're doing on that stage, but me and my wife, we was going at it, and we made the best love we've ever had. We had good conversation on the way home, and he said, man, thank you.
Oh.
Maybe they had your
But you
picture.
got to hear my comedy, too. You got to, yeah, right.
They had your picture.
They saw this baby hell, and they was like, yeah, you know what?
Put the Emmy by it.
You know what? Put the everybody. Yeah, all this
Cute
baby
as
hell.
hell.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
It's definitely if you come in town, you want to know what to do on a Sunday. It's two shows with 9 and
7 and 9.
7 and 9.
We changed the time, and black folks still ain't used to it.
No, not
That
7.
9 be packed. That 7 be a little suspect sometimes.
Yeah, 7.
That
for black
9
folks.
be litty.
Cause 7 for us really is 5. I gotta get ready at 5.
But it's Sunday too, so it's after church. You still trying to unwind the game on.
Yeah,
You know
you got to
what
go
I'm
to work the next day. You get nervous. You got to like wind
Yeah.
it down at that time.
saying? So let me say this, man. First of all, I just want to say happy birthday to you.
Thank you, bro.
And second of all, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you. You don't even know, man, but
Aw.
you and I had a show at the Air Force Base in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
And I always appreciate when like OGs give wisdom and knowledge because that's the thing I feel like my generation don't do. It's all single man sport. But I feel
Yeah.
like back when you started doing comedy, you know, Comedy Act Theater, like everybody kind of came up and they had a crew. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But we sitting in the car and you gave me like the rundown on everybody 15 minutes of fame. And this stuff, it's a part of Hollywood, Black Hollywood, that nobody shares with people because you don't. Most young comics, they don't respect the craft because they don't know their history.
Yeah.
They don't know that you're doing somebody else's joke because they don't study the art. I'm at the Laugh Factory. I hear everybody set, so I'm like, I stay away from certain stuff. I'm like, I can't touch that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's so weird because everybody want to be famous right now.
Man.
And they'll take that chance that, well, they ain't see him. Well, that motherfucker got 9 TV shows. He got 8
They don't know what
specials.
he
And he
been
going to
through,
pull from that. You can do it if you want to. And it's not that the audience is going to be mad at you. It'll be the people who know that guy who's in a position to help you that'll go, well, if you steal his joke, ain't no telling what you do if I put you in
Right.
in
And I made a
slot.
mistake too because I didn't do my research. I didn't step on somebody's toes. But if you and the OG doing a joke and they do it on TV, it don't matter whether you came up with it on your own or not. Like people,
I just let it go.
You don't know. You know what I'm saying? But now because I'm a writer, Emmy winning writer.
We need an Emmy. Can somebody draw one?
Can you draw one? Yeah.
You know what? We'll do this. This is gonna be your
You
Emmy.
got, that's it.
Get this right.
You gonna give me some? Okay.
I want to take this time.
You know what? I appreciate you.
Man, you did a great
You
job.
done gave me some table dressing. You know what? I just want to thank the Academy, Jesus, my mama, and
Go faster. Go faster.
You're supposed to play the music and cut me off.
Oh my.
That's how you do it. And I just want to thank everybody. Thank you. Love you, mama. Okay then, bye.
A little walking out music.
Yeah,
that's
man.
dope, man. I think you're going to get one, if I'm not mistaken. Because even on the Living Color, when they got the Emmy,
Everybody got one? All crew?
that's a good
Because I was told that the production company can actually buy extras for other people. That's what I was told.
Oh, that's different.
I heard you get a certain amount, and then after that, if the
If they
company
got to
wants to be
dig into
nice,
their pocket, they like,
yeah. We just give him a picture of it.
I mean, he know he got
I
it.
go to Kinko's and get him run him off a copy, put it on the wall.
He know he got it. Now,
Yeah.
go
So
ahead.
they want to know in the chat room what it was like on the set of Insecure,
Man, let me tell you
and
something.
what part did you play? I mean, I know, but
Okay, so honestly, that was like, it's weird. Like Speedy can tell you this too, man. To have something in your head what your career is supposed to be like, and what it actually turns into, and actually like see it manifest. But Insecure was legit one of my favorite shows, and when I went in for that role, I just had a fun in the room and auditioned for it, and then partnered with Kelly. And y'all, if y'all watch Insecure, Kelly is a monster. Like she is freaking awesome. Every time she opened her mouth, somebody laughing. But I played Kelly's boo, and if anybody saw it. I was the episode at Swingers with Kelly,
right,
and we at the table.
right.
I was checking for cracks. So listen, but it was really awesome, man, to be on set and see all those beautiful black people that's really dope at what they do, from costume to makeup, and these people that's so passionate about their craft, man. And you seeing all this stuff come together like a machine. And sometimes you don't appreciate it. If you're in this business, you don't appreciate it. Because yesterday I shot a TV show. I walked in hair and makeup, white folks. Nothing wrong with it. But when this dude started spraying hairspray on my hair and started patting it down, yo, it was so disrespectful. I just sat in the chair. He's like, I don't know what to do with your hair. Like, that's why I cut my own hair, because I'm like, I don't want to get on set and be having problems.
Oh, you really cut your own?
Yeah, because I don't want to be having problems, because they don't never have no ethnic brush, no brother friendly brush.
Right.
They ain't got no
Boy,
wave
did
grease,
you
no
do this
coconut
all the
oil.
time?
They ain't got no pink lotion. They ain't got no
pink lotion.
They ain't got nothing.
You gotta have
mane and
coconut
tail.
oil.
They ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Mane and tail.
I don't want to take that chance, man. So the dude sat down. He started patting my hair. I'm like, you don't pat a black man hair. I use a sponge for texture. Don't pat his hair. He pat my hair down. And I'm sitting here trying not to be the angry black guy because they don't get it. It's like
Took a
somebody
comb
touch
and
your
combed
hair.
out your waves.
Right. Or to rub your hair backwards.
You got ripples right here, young man. I'm going to get them out of there.
Right. And not only did he spray it, he patted down and rubbed it backwards. You don't rub a black man hair backwards ever. Unless you was born in the 40s and you got the Cab Calloway, there's no reason to rub a man's hair backwards. I was trying to be nice, but it was on my face. And the white girl was like, okay, what's wrong? Because she started doing my makeup. And I'm like, you don't know black skin like that.
And you know
what
what's so funny? You say that because I saw a special on one of the shows. I forgot which one, but they were talking about Insecure in the lighting.
Right.
There is a special lady. It was a black lady who knows how to light black
Specialize
people.
in lighting black skin,
and that's
yeah.
why the skin is always glossy and glowy and just beautiful from daytime to nighttime. And I was like, wow, that's interesting that they have a special lighting person just for black people.
It's true.
Let's
'cause
get
you
the
need
light
that.
person. We got a phone call?
Oh, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Davia from Memphis.
Hey, Davia.
Hi, Davia.
Good in country, too.
Hey.
Cheese grits on your breath. Hey, sister.
Yeah, let me talk to Davia.
Ain't no more Davias coming down the pipe.
Came out of Auntie.
Oh my God.
How you doing, babe?
Oh my God, I am super fantastic. I am so glad you guys are back.
Oh,
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Did you subscribe?
Through my work day, I cannot go to work without hearing you guys. I can't.
Thank you, man. That's better than money. I mean, we like money. We'll take that.
Right.
Have you subscribed yet?
Subscribe?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you. She's a real fan.
Yes.
Thank you so very much.
And I also want to tell you happy birthday, Steve.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then you say something to Ron G.
She sound like she in the bubble bath. You okay over there, sister?
She's got an Emmy.
I'm in the bathroom. I'm at work, yo. I'm at work.
Oh, you at work. Oh, you
okay.
got, were you under the desk making this phone call?
Where you work at?
Oh, see, I told you she under the desk. She in the bathroom stall right now.
We do have people that go out in the hall and call and stuff.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. After party at Waffle House, we'll meet you there.
Ooh, I love the Waffle House.
Man, let me tell you something.
We need a Waffle House in California.
All-star special.
Seymour wanted to know how many black writers are there on. Is it all black writers?
It's
or they
all
got
black
one in there.
writing staff.
Okay.
It's brilliant
Again,
black
and
folks.
I try. There's a certain comics, and I just sometimes they don't understand their power. But I'll say this much: White Hollywood got the shit on lock.
Yes,
and I've seen them tell Jamie Foxx, "Yeah, that sound great, but it ain't gonna happen. So what you want to do?" And they did that on a show that he has on HBO. We didn't leave that alone.
Yeah.
But as the guy that's your show, if it's your show, you can walk your writers in. Now, sometimes you may have to bring them in as writers' assistants to work under, because Hollywood is nepotism to the fifth power.
Of
course.
It is.
So they got cousins, nephews, and they got them already in position. So when he gets a show, they bring them in those positions. So as the guy who has the show with the name on it, what he has to do to get his voice right is you bring in your guys who know you. And you bring, if you can't get them as writers, you get them as writers' assistants, because the next year they'll be moved in as writers, and those other writers move on.
So that's what Jamie does. You guys, I noticed that. Like, I mean, in
Well, it
Saturday
happened
Night
on-
Live, he did that for you guys. Like, I know they had.
Because
their
when we went
writers.
to Saturday Night Live, they told Jamie, "No, we got writers. We got." Fox said, "No,
Man, let me tell you something.
I got my own writers. We have our own sketches. So we wrote the sketches. You give it to Saturday Night Live, and they kind of pick the ones that they're going to
They
approve.
think will work.
But they still want their writers to have."
Their sketches.
But let me say this too, and I think we're living in a time where I like the uprising of black people being more outspoken about their blackness. Like from Beyonce doing the Super Bowl commercial, from Kendrick Lamar at the Grammys doing the blackest set he could ever do.
that
to
was
like
crazy.
now black women being outspoken about their blackness and their hair. I think we're in a really dope time. And the cool part is, as black people are getting shows such as Issa Rae, Insecure, our blackness is very unique, and you can't bring in people who don't understand the culture, because they'll be tone deaf about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So even when I get my own TV show, which I'm writing right now, it's so specific culturally that somebody on the outside can't write for us, because they won't understand our jokes and nuances. I got another writing gig. I won't say what the show was, but as a creative producer to make the show funny. It was a reality show, and it was about a family, whatever. And the family kept making jokes, but the person who was doing the storyline didn't get the jokes. So they hired me to be liaison between both of them, because black folks, certain stuff we do. We call people. We call people cousin that ain't our cousin. They're like, he's not your cousin, he's your brother. Why would you say that? You know,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And they brought me in to translate that and help find the funny, which is like why I do a lot of speeches to kids about finding your purpose, and sometimes the things that make you weird will make you money later on in life, but we don't know it. So,
all right.
Hey.
so even the fact I went
Shout
to
out to
college,
Weird.
I went to college, and I used to be an accountant, and I was the only black person in all my accounting classes. I was the only black person in the accounting department, so I had to find my voice. And I'm a country, fast-talking dude, you know what I'm saying, from the hood.
Yeah.
But I had to learn how to adapt. And so from that experience, now I'm in Hollywood doing the exact same thing, being the liaison between mainstream and urban culture and like bridging the gap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm using my art and my talent to do it, if that makes sense at all.
All right, that's excellent.
It does make sense.
I did a TED Talk, by the way, too. If you can, YouTube Ron G TEDx, and it was basically about letting your weirdo work for you. Because basically all the stuff that made me weird as a kid now makes me money.
Yeah, I was weird. I
Same
don't know if
for
I was
Speedy.
a weird
Same for
kid.
Speedy.
Hilarious. But I had my own little Virgo ways.
Yeah.
And I'll say this for and I don't like to toot my horn, but yeah, I do. Anyway, it's a horn.
If
Yeah,
you
toot
don't,
it.
who else gonna toot it?
On Beat Shazam, they wanted to bring in writers. Again, Fox said no. If you hire me, let me do it the way I want to do it.
Right.
And so they X'd out the writers they had. Me, Johnny Mac, TDP.
Gotta get Johnny Mac.
Tyron Turner. And we got in there, and we know what Fox voice is. We know how he flow. We know the whole thing. And literally 4 or 5 shows in, they pulled everybody to the side and said, "Hey, you guys are killing it."
Right.
And then
They
we find
love
out
it, yeah.
we're the #1 show all summer.
Right.
Of course.
So we're back for a second season.
Right, Speedy.
DJ Rock. Now, what does the G stand for? Because it's Ron G.
My last name is Gaither, but ever since I've been in high school,
that's not sexy. That's
right? Nobody gonna remember that. Like gay what? Like no. So
Gaither.
ever since high school, people call me G or Ron G, so it just stuck, and I'm like, it's easier on stage.
Yeah, Gaithers.
Yeah, Ron G.
That's a reach right there. Put your hands together for Ron Gaither.
Sound like a politician. Like, yeah.
I didn't vote for
He
you.
gonna screw us when we vote for him. We already know it. Yeah. Ron Gaither?
So, would you want to direct? You see yourself ever doing
It's so,
going that
man,
far?
let me tell you something, man. I feel like God be setting me up. Even doing, I do a lot of Instagram videos, and like just learning angles and cutting, and we learn how to write and punch stuff up. Like that's my niche. So I wound up doing that on the CNN show. But all these little things that we do as an artist, because again, I feel like it was a time where as long as you funny, you get on a Tonight Show, your career changes. Now as a comedian, just being funny on stage don't mean nothing.
No,
you got to learn all the stuff.
I tell all the young comics, don't just do stand up. I did warm up. I did whatever. When I told the story about In Living Color, so I auditioned with Jamie at the same time. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
So Keenan pulls you in. That's when he tell you don't get it. So I was about to leave, and he said, "Well, hey man, you want to do the warm up? You know how to do warm up?" And I went, "Yeah,
of course.
Never done it in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
I figure I'm gonna learn it." And that was one thing that for me, I didn't go on the road as much because I was doing warm-ups on television shows, but I had a chance to meet directors, writers, and then, everybody moves up. They remember certain people. So I always tell comedians, you can be funny, write, do a one-man show. She's got
One-woman show.
Yeah. You just got to think outside the box. You can't believe that it's just going to be comedy.
Yeah.
Not now. It's not set up. The system's not set up like that anymore. It's not like you do HBO special, then you got your own show like Martin. It don't happen like that no more. Now you just got to find your niche, get in there, be funny, and then when you go through the audition, if it don't work, okay, cool. Y'all need writers? Because I write too.
Yeah.
Then you write yourself in a script.
Yeah. And can I add this too? You don't realize how much you affected me. So when I first got here, you hosted everything that was to be had in LA, and you were legit the best host in the city. I think that was your label, like comedian Speedy, the best host in the city.
It still is.
Right, and it's so dope because
right,
because I'm
That's
like
my bodyguard.
Like I feel like you and Michael Collier have the best timing in comedy.
Yeah.
Like and to watch y'all control a crowd, black folk, they've been waiting in line for a long time, ain't got
Attitude.
the drinks yet, and you go in and change the whole environment to where everybody's on your side, and then you throw a comedian in the alley-oop, and you give everybody the same intro. Whether you hate them or not, they still get a great intro. And it's so cool to see that, man. So I just want to give you a shout-out, too, man.
Thank you,
Like,
man.
again, like me coming to L.A., and, you have this thing like, man, I don't know if I can compete. And then watching you host a room like the Comedy Union or, that again, like the room we did, the Air Force Base or whatever, and, like, you
That was
kill it.
fun.
Yo, it's like, it's dope to see all this stuff, and you set the tone for a lot of stuff, man. So I just want to say thank you again for doing that.
Oh, make sure you read everything on there.
I did.
Cover the thing about-
And I like your new part. You
There
got
it is. You got that in there.
At least
You know I
5
had
years.
that
Like,
bottom.
that little part right there.
Did you color your beard this morning?
No, it doesn't
no,
look new because he missed.
No, it looks a little less
We'll
gray.
find out when he sweat.
Last night.
So you find out when I sweat. You want to towel? No.
He's gonna blot it. He's gonna blot it.
Just go. Give me the sponge you used on your hair.
Let's go to a
nigga.
break, please.
I need a fan, please.
Got the little fan after you put it on your phone. You put it
And
on
then even when I
have
heard,
one.
he was,
That's funny.
even when I heard when you were hosting, because I have never hosted. I like hosted beyond a couple times. I've hosted a couple times, and oh god, the energy in that room is man.
Laugh at her.
Motherfuckers don't understand about stand up. If you really into your craft and you got that room that's packed and it's just like you got everybody in the palm of your hand, and it's the most incredible feeling in the world. And people are just going, you just bam, 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 bring up the next dude, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
And then Pookie said, "Oh no, I got my man Ron G hosted." And normally comics, because they want that slot, they'll be like,
Oh man.
So tell me you got Ron G hosting. Hey, who's hosting your show? Who's hosting
I
your
got
show?
Ron G hosting.
Yeah, I mean, if that's how you want to do it,
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
But when he told me, he said, "No, I got Ron." I was like, "Oh, no, let Ron do his thing," because we did the show. I think was it at Northridge?
Mm-hmm.
We did a show at Northridge, and now again, I'm a little older, so I get to the college. I'm
A
like,
little. Oh, I mean, sorry.
Whose professor is hosting? So Ron go up, and when I say he connected, oh my God, he connected with
dope.
them young dudes. And I was like, okay. And then I sat there and learned, okay, all right, I got to take that joke out. We're going to do that shit. Okay, I don't want to do them kind of jokes. Okay, we got to go here. And you was just hitting it with and then.
1-2 punch. Huh?
Oh, my God. And they was loving Ron. I said, okay, now I got to
Wow.
put the new juice in my set.
The
Okay.
new juice.
Yeah,
But it
some of
has
that's just
some
learning your craft, man. As a comedian, we don't have the luxury of not knowing stuff. So I study everything. I be watching chick flicks, horror flicks, you know, I watch, you know, kids cartoons because you got to know about all that stuff. Especially, I did a college one time. And I mentioned, I was like, hey, y'all know who MC Hammer is? And they crickets. I'm like, what?
Right.
If you born in 90s,
and
they
that
know
ain't
who MC
even
Hammer
that
is.
old.
No,
Like,
they
Hammer.
had no clue who MC Hammer was.
Right.
Yeah.
Grown in college. And I'm like, wow.
Came and went. Came and
And
went.
if you don't keep up with culture, man,
I was
you
gonna
get
ask
left
you that.
behind
You have to adjust.
real fast, and you become irrelevant fast. So again, like hosting at the Laugh Factory, I got to keep up with music. Even music I don't like, I have to listen to it to know what's going on.
Right.
You got to take
What
in
you don't
everything.
like?
You don't
What I
like
don't.
Trap music.
I don't like I'm Still Your Girl, Trap, Kill, Molly Percocet music.
right.
I don't. So like these kids don't know, like it ain't just entertainment for them. They make it a lifestyle. So for me, I got a big heart for kids, and I don't want them to think that that's all life
You
is.
got a kid?
For
You got a
real.
kid?
I don't have kids.
That's what I was
I
gonna
just
ask. 'Cause
There's always people that don't have kids. I love kids.
no. I just have a big heart
Ask me,
for
do I
kids,
like
man.
kids?
'cause,
Do you like
do you
kids?
like kids?
Cool, man.
No, I want some babies, but I'm talking about just in general for this generation. I got a big heart for this generation because I want them to know you can be better and do better. But if you don't see any different from everybody talking about gang life and Molly Percocet, then you think that's all it is. So I want to be the voice in between and say you ain't got to be a thug or a nerd to live a good life.
Yeah.
And get girls.
I tell my daughter all the time. She's at North Carolina Central. I said, "Look, you could have a good time. You ain't got to put the drink in the video. You ain't put your take the
Right.
bottle.
You might
ain't
wanna run
gotta
for
do all
office
that.
one day.
Well, Dad, it's okay. No, it's not. I said, again, you want to do something better in life. They're gonna go back and look at all this.
Put your liquor in the coffee mug, okay? Just
Why you got to be in the red cup?
you got a
Come
tumbler.
on. Yeah, something.
So
So
video with a tumbler.
it's just they just think they know everything. She's young. How old are you?
21.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, just 20, brand new.
Right.
Think it's all gonna work out. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're gonna be
All
right
that hope
here.
in the eyes. She
Yeah.
don't know. Like gonna kick you in the stomach.
And it's
Real
a
hard.
hell of a kick.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Even
Like,
when
yeah.
it kicks you,
Wow,
it's
it's
still
that kick where
working
you go,
out.
why would you do that?
I think Sky is young, but she's got the 3 kids, so she kind of is getting that life really just ain't that easy as you thought it was gonna be, huh?
Well, life was really easy until my baby daddy got killed.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
well,
Okay.
I didn't mean to bring
All
the
right,
show
Mr.
down.
Yeah, you're wrong. Turn
I'm
back
like,
there
yeah.
somewhere.
Well,
No, and I know for you that was your turning point in your life because you look at life and you go, oh, you're gonna be here for we look at everybody, you're gonna be here forever, and then someone or passes away and you're like, fuck, how can I went back and change that, or is it something I could have did?
Well, I don't think like that. I don't think like can I change it or nothing. I just understand that it just started. Life just started because I'm not even 30 yet, and he got killed at 30, and I'm like, dang, I'm about to be 30, but I still feel like if I'm like 18.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's
Yeah.
gonna continue too.
Yeah.
I still feel 18 too, and
Right.
I'm 50.
Hey now.
I'm next week I'm actually doing a career day, and every year I kind of partner with a school called Environmental Charter High School, and every career day I do a specific workshop on stuff. Like one time I did one called the Purpose Workshop, but basically helping kids find their purpose. You know what I'm saying? And this one I'm gonna call it the bounce back. Was basically the stuff she's talking about, where when you go through stuff in life, how do you bounce back from the stuff that happened to you? Because everybody don't always bounce back.
You're right.
Like you can have one bad breakup, a family member say something to you and it stick to you for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? A bad relationship or whatever, and even getting fired, like that can be a defining moment in your life. And what do you do past that moment to change the direction of your life? Just like when I first got on stage and got booed and they told me to kill myself.
You remember that? I see.
Right. But that could have changed my life. My life could have went a completely different direction. You know what I'm saying? So what do you do to get back from that too? So it's kind of interesting we talking about that. So again, like that's half of life, learning how to bounce back.
And I think everybody who doesn't go to his seminar should come to see my one-woman show, because
girl.
there you will find out how you bounce back.
Where can we see it?
It's going to be at the Secret Rose Theater this Sunday at 8 o'clock, but every Sunday in October at 4 and 7.
And in that show, you show people how to.
Oh, yes, of course. It's heaven high all the way. You know it.
Hey, she's singing too. You know she's serious. Hey, you know I'm gonna kill you.
The whole show, Heaven
yes,
High.
yes. Yes.
Now, when you got booed and they told you to kill yourself, how long was it before you got back on stage and tried it again?
That same week, man.
Oh, good for you.
I was, because I played football, and I'm like, you're not about to knock me down. Like, I was, you know.
What was it?
I played quarterback, cornerback, and receiver. And once you've been knocked out one time in football, you're like, this ain't about to happen again. That knockout will change something in your life. So I was like, man, I'm going to figure this thing out. And I used to watch a bunch of OG cats, like most of the Comic View guys, and watching them. And I'm like, they ain't funny to me. They just got confidence. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm going to figure this thing out. And I just stayed in the gym working out and writing. I'm like, I'm going to figure this thing out. That started at Uptown. Remember Uptown was on Peachtree?
Yeah,
That was
I remember.
Laughapalooza. I missed it. I wanted to do it. I couldn't do it.
It's still there, isn't it?
I remember that.
No, that was Jamie's. Jamie and Marcus King bought Laughapalooza to Atlanta, and we would go there during the summer and take over the city for 1 week.
Man.
And
that's
they would
dope.
do.
Man, it was so crazy.
And boy,
I never had a chance
I
to
had
do it.
so much fun. Man, I was that dude.
You drifting
man.
off. You
Yeah.
daydreaming right now. You got
Yeah. Hell's different. I'm married now. Anyway.
yeah.
But we'd take over the whole city, and we would do seminars. They would do show the new comedians. And Corey Holcomb, D-Ray, that's where they all got discovered from Laughapalooza. And Jamie just going there. And then McDonald's got involved. And it just really was fantastic for
Never had a
ATL.
chance to do it, man.
And a lot of comics, I had a great time just being there, hosting things. We would do a bowling party. It would be a little bit of everything.
Like a weekend.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, which is kind of weird, Chill, the actor Chill, who's in the wheelchair now.
Yeah.
The night before that happened, he was in ATL at the comedy club.
The night before?
And the next day, I think next day or day after that, because he was on a motorcycle. He's riding someone's motorcycle.
Didn't
and
know that. I
fell.
thought he was always like, I didn't know.
No, he was on someone's motorcycle and fell, and that's how he got paralyzed. But he was in ATL that week that it happened.
Yeah. Is it weird watching stand up like from the time you started till now? Like, is it kind of like a hip hop artist from like watching hip hop now? Like a little,
I think
little,
the weird
little Yachty.
The only thing
what is that?
is weird is the internet comedians.
Oh, yeah.
That don't do well on the show, actually. Well, maybe a
don't
couple
do
have.
well. Stand up. What it is
Just
they're comics. They want to be called comics on the internet so that they can make money on the road, which is no problem. I have no problem anybody making money on the road. Yeah. It's just when you hear the money they're getting to go on the road or to do a comedy club, or because the club owner's concern is you buying chicken, you buying drinks, and you pay at the door. What somebody does on stairs, they can care less.
Yeah.
If they get them in the building, that's all they care about.
Yeah.
So you hear these guys getting 10 racks to go do a show, and then you get to the show, and then the people that
damn
paid, they sitting there going, shit, when are you going to tell a joke, man? Or go back on the TV or something.
He's trying to change the films on this bomb. Like,
Yeah. Watch my next skit. I'm funny as hell. So it's just watching them dudes. And again, however you make your money is it don't matter to me. It's just that part of the game has changed.
Yeah.
And then seeing that it's a lot harder to become a Martin Lawrence. Like Martin was funny when he got here. Don't ever think anything other than that. I saw Martin before he got on TV, so he was killing then.
Yeah.
But back then, you could just do a comedy club. Someone sees you, tell somebody else. They put you in a showcase. You go do the showcase. You get called in, and they ask you, "What is your life about? What kind of show would you want to do if you burn it that hot?"
Right.
Because you know you burn it because all the white folks are standing by you, and everybody else is gone. And you go from there. Next thing you know, you got a show. You get a show. You get a special. You do a movie.
Done.
Do this, and you move on. Now for comics, if you just absolutely funny and you're not doing the YouTube whatever, it's hard as hell. It's hard because they're not looking at comedians like that. They have to really come looking for you. I mean, you really have to be cooking where they go, all right, let's go see this guy at this comedy club.
They care about them numbers, man.
I would say
I done walked in auditions. They like, hey, so how many numbers you got? And I'm like,
Isn't that
how you
weird?
doing?
Isn't that weird,
Like
though?
for real. And then I think there was a really hard transition too, because most comics, like I'm a little old school too, where I thought you work on your craft and you're gonna get discovered. But when this internet thing came, it was a little bit of bitterness, like, yo, who these cats think they are? And I'm in the same, like, I'm an actor. I've been working on my stuff,
craft,
and I'm in the room with them. They got 1 million followers and no skill, talent, no class or
Can't
nothing.
you buy followers? Don't people buy followers?
Their followers are real.
Yeah, but
They're real in that
Were
sense,
you
but
gonna
you
say
can add to your numbers. But their followers are real
How do
because
you
they
know they're
because they
real?
get hot. I mean, people love to watch them.
Yeah.
Like,
But here's what it is, and this is what Fox said. You can watch them for free. That doesn't cost you nothing. But if I ask you to come pay to see me, that's something different.
Right.
Now you're asking these kids who don't really spend no money on nothing that have been watching you for free now to come pay $20 or $15 to see you perform in their city.
Right.
And so that's the number that doesn't slide over.
Yeah.
That's never going to slide over because they're paying it for free.
I love my followers, and I thank all of you for paying $25.
Right.
All
Thank
35
you.
of you guys.
Because if that platform changed, their money gonna change too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like when you hear somebody say, "Well, I love their music. Did you buy it?" No, I can listen to it for free.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Nowadays,
Yeah.
Like some of those girls you used to sleep with back in the day.
I was like,
I think
Yeah,
hilarious.
Get one of these in there. No, don't worry about it. I gotta find it right. I don't have my glasses. So I'm winging
Press
it right
again,
now.
just
Look.
for me. Just for me.
and I saw you like,
Jeez.
All I see is colors. I don't see shit on there. I think it was blue.
that's the good one.
That's the only thing about getting older, man. Yeah, like it's little shit you just take for granted that
When
you
I
can't
tell
see
you,
something.
Oh my God, it's not even just the scene. It's just like you get up, you stiff.
Yeah.
You know, you going to the bathroom, you limping. I'm like, God damn, I was just in the bed. How can I be stiff?
You don't
Like,
even run. You know?
I mean, it's just every little thing. Like one eye got cataracts. I'm like, what the fuck? I had 20/20 all my life. Like, what
Got a
happened?
cataract?
One eye.
Put this cat in front of my rack.
Like, I tell you, my shit's falling apart. It's that bullshit.
But exercise will help some of that.
Well, ain't gonna happen. So, I'd rather ache.
The doctor be like,
Honestly,
nah.
I want woman show and I'll show you how not to get cataracts.
nah, I'm cool.
We should all take a yoga class together.
Not gonna happen.
I'll let
A
y'all-
trap yoga.
You want y'all to handle all that.
Trap yoga.
I ain't doing no downward dog for nobody.
Now you want to go to the gym, play some ball? We can do that. I'll do
But
that.
we need to at least stretch before you play the ball. That's
No.
why you
No,
men
I've
over
never- no,
50 get
hold on.
hurt.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on.
why
Y'all
you
don't
be icing
stretch.
his knees.
Y'all go out there cold. and
Tangy,
then,
hold
okay,
on.
yes.
I've never stretched in my life from high
So
school.
you
Hold on, in
scared
your
to
life?
start it.
Never did stretch. I ain't like to, and because of that, I never had like hamstring. I get like one every like seriously
so you
like
just
blue
don't
moon.
have a good because you ain't never stretched. It's all tight anyway when you
Yeah.
play. Is that purple or blue?
That's perfect. I got the colors down there.
So funny.
No, it's just that I firmly believe when you stretch your muscles, that's where the problems come in because you have to keep doing that.
Is that like flossing your teeth? Do you floss?
She all in your business. All in your mail.
That's right when I wish I had a trap door and you just push
I
that.
know, right?
And the
Let her
motherfucker
down.
disappear. We bring you back later on.
But do you floss though, huh?
Yeah, she keep moving the needle.
Yeah, you wipe, but do you use baby wipes, huh? Do you wipe? Do you really wipe though?
That's true.
Watch this. You do baby wipe?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they on the back
But
of my toilet.
not the baby wipes. I like those disposable ones.
Yeah, I
Same
do the
thing.
flushable
Yeah,
one.
my
baby
toilet.
wipes you can't flush down the toilet.
Yeah.
I got a
it's not
girlfriend.
the
My
same
girl was
thing.
like, you need to use baby wipes. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll use it. So,
I ain't even wait for that one. I just went on. I said, you know what? This toilet paper don't get everything.
No.
You use a whole roll. The
And
older you
you-
get, more tissue you use.
You men out there, take what we saying. It ain't make you look soft or nothing. Your woman gonna be very happy.
Right, she appreciate it.
Yeah, she appreciate it. Now you plan on getting married or?
Absolutely. I don't want to be in these streets, man.
Take your
Ain't
time
nothing
though,
in the
'cause
streets.
you're
You see
doing
what?
a whole bunch
Hey,
of
you see
stuff.
what's happening.
Right.
Yeah, Ron G.
You see what's happening. I ain't trying to be in these streets.
You
Now-
take your time with the babies though, because you're doing a lot. And when you were
Yeah.
talking, I was thinking, wow, he's this and this and this.
Yeah, you got a lot going
And once
on.
you
Yeah.
start having children,
Yeah.
unless you're gonna let your woman take care of everything, that's gonna move into your time. It's a different thing. Because when I first came out here, I did theater all the time and I worked all the time because I was out there all the time. Now I got kids.
Yeah.
I got kids too. One in there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so
My
it's-
mom was
we have a
like,
daycare.
whenever you have some kids, I'm retiring. So she waiting. She
Oh,
wants
really?
them.
Good.
How
Yeah.
old are
See, and my mother was there. My mother passed.
Yeah.
You know, yours won't.
No.
Mine did.
No. my
How
mom
old are
gonna
you,
live forever.
Ron?
How old are you?
Well, we ain't telling mine.
This nigga-
She
You
asked.
about
I
what,
asked.
34 maybe? He
Like,
Yeah,
looks
early
young.
30s.
What'd you say?
I wanted to know how old you were just in the kid range to see, like, you say you want kids.
I do.
But you don't.
36.
But he can do it up to
Okay.
60, 70. You know,
Yeah,
they're-
the
they're
men are
never
different.
starting. They got time.
Yeah, but
That's-
I ain't want to have no kid. Like if my wife
Speedy,
got
you had
pregnant
him
now,
at
I'd be
every
like,
stage.
that's not good.
That's not good?
Because then your older kids go pick your auntie up from school.
Right.
That don't sound right. How
Right.
you pick your
That's
auntie
true.
up from school?
That's
That's
true.
not a good look.
You got a newborn and then a
Yeah. And I got a-
27-year-old.
And I got a granddaughter, so I don't.
My oldest brother is 60. Like, what?
Yeah.
He's only 18.
And don't get me wrong, there's guys who got kids now and they're in their 60s. And your friend.
Which one?
What's her name? The light skinned girl. Sabrina Zarina.
Sabrina? Uh-huh.
So her dude is older and they just had a baby. So he probably around my age. So I didn't know I was making the joke. I said, they said, just say
Oh
say
my
your
God.
son is what? Say your son is one.
My son is one.
And I'm looking to do like, well, you ain't gonna be here for the birthday for the graduation.
He sure did.
And then I had to catch I was like, oh shit, my man went.
He approached Speedy after the show.
So did. But it was a joke.
Yeah,
I was like, well, you ain't gonna be here for graduation.
But it was a little serious at the same time.
It was bad. So I always had to catch myself because I always the white Cherokee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the Cherokee.
We'll find somewhere to put you. All right, so we'll take a quick break.
Rap. That is so awesome. I don't. That outfit.
Yeah, the one piecer. Yeah. Try not to.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. It is the Rollout Show right here. My man Ron G in the building. So call in if you have questions about the show, which I have a lot of questions to ask you about.
Okay, hold on.
Insecure, one of my favorite shows.
Before you get into that, we had a lot of calls. I kept trying to like.
I know we did. Call back, you guys. Call back after the break.
Oh no, just throw up a balloon or shoot me. Don't let me ride it out. Just let me know.
All right.
So, yeah, just go ahead.
Hold up this table dress and
yeah,
let us know.
That's an Emmy. That's an Emmy. All right, yeah, just hold up the Emmy. All right, we'll take a quick break. Come right back. It is the Rollout Show right here at Morris. It's
call back.
Shit. Happy birthday to me. Call in. Let me know.
Happy birthday.
Is hard as hell.
Yeah, go ahead, Ned.
Are we back?
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I had to turn my microphone up.
Our mics.
There it is. It's the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy Speed Dog, your dog in the building. Funniest person you ever gonna meet. Also, too, it's my birthday. And along with that, I like to give, so I'm going to just, throughout the show, as we come back, the birthday, who were born in 1961, along with myself.
So that's the year we're doing today, 1961, right?
1961 is our throwback year.
Damn, that's
Tim Roth.
really back.
Tim Roth from Pulp Fiction. Penny Johnson Gerard from Castle. Anybody watch Castle? George Clooney was born in 61.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
look at George look older than me.
Well, because I'm not gonna say.
Wow.
It.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
All right. Glad you guys are my friend. Megan Ryan was born in 61.
Ryan.
Who was the president in 1961?
The president, Barack, was born in 61.
No, who was the president in 1961?
Do you remember? Well, he was
John
the baby.
F. Kennedy.
Okay.
Woody Harrelson was born in 1961. Julie
Louise Dreyfus.
Billy Ray Cyrus,
61.
wasn't he born in 61?
He sure
was
was.
the one that was
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Eddie Murphy.
Oh, got a call. Call her. What's your name and where you calling from?
Is it Eddie?
Hey, call. Hi.
Hey, this is Tom Teasy. Hi, Rose.
Hey,
Tom. How you doing?
How you doing, baby girl?
Good. Happy birthday, Speedy.
Thank you so very much. That's very nice of you to say that.
What's up, girl?
Just calling to wish Speedy a happy birthday.
Thank you
Where's
so
the party gonna be at?
It's because it's a weird. It's not like 55 or 50 or 45, so there ain't gonna be no party.
All they explain for nothing.
Ain't nothing happening.
Tontes, you come to the studio. We having a party here.
You
Yeah, the food is
birthday
good.
dinner.
Yeah, Michelle ordered some. Was it Dickie's?
Yeah.
Dickie's barbecue. We just grabbed on some barbecue. It was good.
I was like, it's really good. I was surprised.
You know, gonna have a birthday brunch or dinner. You're at that age now. We about to have a
I got
birthday
some
brunch.
sandwiches for you, homie.
So what you up to, Tom?
If you guys aren't doing anything on Saturday, come to Zen, the day party for Money B's birthday.
I forgot, Virgo.
Oh, I have Lisa Ray's 50th birthday party that social status me and Ray are giving, so I can't.
Oh, Speedy.
Zen, well, it's later in the afternoon, I can.
You know what? That's just down the street from your house, right?
Well,
Mine.
From her house it is. Here's the thing, my son plays, basketball, youth basketball, that AAU basketball, so you got to be in their life. You never know what might happen. You want to be the
Well, he never took me to the game, but I'm famous now.
You don't want that. Right, you don't want to miss out on that too. Talk about.
Yeah. But I'll try to make it for sure. Thank you for the phone call. Tontis.
All right, enjoy your birthday.
Thank you. And
Thanks, Todd.
Guess how much gas was in 1961?
How much?
Was it 27 cents or something?
27 cents.
Really?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Speedy.
Yeah.
Really?
Guess how much the average cost of a new house was?
What?
$12,500.
I got that on me now.
I feel like my parents, when we lived in Harbor City, they bought our house. It was probably the 70s. I think it was like 30-something thousand. And it was like a tri-level too.
Heather Locklear. Her too. She's born. She's born in 61 as well.
Oh, Heather Locklear.
Anybody else on here? Michael J. Fox.
Michael
okay.
J. Fox.
Never. It's so weird when I see these names and I see them. I go, I don't look like him. And
Well,
then I guess
now I'm sure this
You
because
missed
of
somebody.
it's a black.
But do you ever wonder, if
When he,
Ralph Macchio.
do you ever wonder,
Crackhead.
Speedy, if you look at those people and think that you don't look that old, but you really do, but you can't see it?
I can't. Well, it's not that I. It's just seeing them and going, wow. I've been watching them all this year, not knowing I was the exact same age that all that stuff
Oh,
was
I
happening
got
to
you.
them. Like
got
the
you.
little girl on the Brady Bunch,
The little bitty one?
the 61,
Really?
or in 1961.
What was her name? What was her character's name?
All right.
The shit. It'll come to me in a second.
Um,
All right.
Got a
we
call.
got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, how y'all doing? This is Ernest from Dallas.
What it do, Ernest?
What up, Ernest?
Ernest, heaven high.
Fun. Hey, how you doing, baby?
Oh, good.
Happy birthday, Speedy.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Wasn't it this time last year you smacked the shit out of Vanessa?
Oh, that's true. He did.
It's a long story, Ron G. It's a real long
But
story.
he feel like
I
he
got
didn't
time.
do it, but we was all there.
Oh, I got time. Throw my watch away because I don't need time. What? Okay, Vanessa.
My bad, Speedy.
He said, my bad.
Man, I gotta always bring up the old shit.
I love it too, man. Thank you for the phone call.
Just messy.
So Vanessa, not Vanessa Fraction, but Vanessa, the comedian, lives here in Los Angeles. Braddock. So I have a birthday party last year. and
Make it
I
good,
did.
Speedy.
I
Make
got
it good.
I got drunk. I was
He
out
was
there.
fucked up.
Yeah, I was out there.
Yeah.
And so we do this thing when someone says joke, you kind of give them a push, or you silly like that. And then
Nigga, you punched her.
Hold on, when they say what?
like
Stop.
like me and the homies, nigga, you silly, and you
Yeah,
get a little,
yeah.
but I ain't hit her.
Speedy, you punched her. Not once. They were TDP had to walk her to her car. And then you hit Lou Dix, who was there to give you
Lou
a
too?
roast. And then
you hit-
after Speedy hit him, then he left.
This nigga's a serial slapper. Oh, you want some more? Huh? What you looking at?
Yeah, I didn't think I hit it. Well,
Did you like Three Stooges and hit both of them at the same time? Like, what happened?
but it was in that Three Stooges realm where I didn't just come from
Nigga,
here.
this ain't the what?
I didn't come from the
You
hip.
break it from the hip?
I did. It's like a little.
You reach back to Tuesday?
like that when it like. Can you hear that?
Yeah, we heard that. Even
What
that
matters
word.
is did it make a sound? If it makes a sound,
It
it's
made a
everything.
sound. It made a sound.
That's the worst part. Even if you didn't hit it hard and make a sound, it sound off. Yeah.
She was gonna fuck Speedy back up.
Yeah, she got a temper too.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was. Did she
And
called
she work
in?
out.
With that wandering eye.
We ain't
Look
seen
here.
her
Man.
since.
Is
Oh,
that
that's
how it
fucked up.
Is that how it happened? Boy. Disrespect.
James Gandolfini. How you say his name?
You just gonna
Gandolfini?
Gandolfini.
Yeah.
you just gonna change topics like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna just change like that because that's how you get out of it. He was born 61. I met him before he passed, which was kind of cool. It was just weird to know that again, Lawrence Fishburne.
Was born in 1960?
Yes.
Really?
See, you don't seem that old. He seems
Yes, he looks a lot older than me.
He does. He
does.
feels
Well,
everything. I think so, Speedy.
When you
But
don't cover
again-
your beard, y'all look the same.
What the?
I mean,
I
you know.
hate this show. I'm never coming back to this shit. Forrest Whitaker.
Oh,
Really?
okay. Yeah,
Really?
And Forrest,
he lost a lot of weight too.
Forrest, he grew up in Carson.
Yes, I do know that. Yeah.
And we found out. I lived in Stevenson Village, so he was maybe
Where did you
3
live?
blocks. Get to the biz. We was 3
God
blocks.
damn.
We lived 3 blocks away from each other in Stevenson
Oh,
Village.
really?
Yeah.
Do you remember him?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but
Did you guys?
he wasn't Forrest Whitaker back then.
Oh, right.
He just, hey, Forrest.
Right.
Has
Get off my
always
bike.
been like that? That I always been like that? I feel
His
like
eye-
you,
yeah, his
I
eye
feel like
was-
you know everybody's story before something happens. Like,
He
yeah,
fell off a bike.
the day before that, but I hit Vanessa. And then, like, really?
Ain't seen her
I
since.
didn't really hit her.
Speedy,
I don't
stop.
I don't believe in hitting women.
I know you don't believe it, but that night you did.
I believed in
saying.
it that night.
Yes, you
It
did.
was
You were
assertive
drunk,
push.
happened.
and I will say this:
It was an assertive push. I like
you
that.
guys had to Uber home, and I remember Shell said she left you in the car. No, did you? guys
Apparently, no, she drove me, and apparently, I thought I was in the
Oh,
car
sorry.
for a minute. Apparently, I was in the car for 2 hours.
go? Right, she left you in the car to
In
sleep
front of the garage, sleep.
Right.
And when I woke up, I said, "Oh shit, we just got here. Cool." And I'm going out, and she said, "You've been down there 2 hours.
She in her pajamas.
And the lights is off.
You too
kids
big
sleep.
to pull up the steps, huh?
Sun is coming up. Yeah, I only been there 2 hours.
Speedy, what'd you
My
drink?
thighs sweating.
Every time somebody offer me, when your birthday, everybody buy you want to drink, and I don't drink.
Yeah.
And I didn't eat
Is
anything
that your drink there
day.
too? Why you push it over?
Because I don't drink.
What's this gonna drink?
Oh,
It's
but
your birthday.
no,
I'm sorry.
because
But-
he's close to you. He might slap you or Ron G.
He
That was-
better not.
Right. We don't want that.
Shit.
He has an Emmy. We don't want that.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Pressing
right.
all the charges. All of them.
Coming to all your court hearings. Who hit you? Right there.
That comedian right there.
What his name is? Speedy. That's his name.
Donald.
1961. It is now time for. Oh, you want? I could do my music. Or you didn't bring yours, did you? Sky, you know what?
Sky, really? Email it to yourself.
Yeah, girl, quit playing.
I'm about to email it to DJ Ron.
No, we said email
Ron
it
is eating.
to you.
He is not at the board. He is
So if he's
eating.
not here, you got. So we have a nice little jazz intro for you. You ready, baby? Oh, you know what?
The DJ taking a break? What's happening?
Yeah, he went to
Yeah.
eat.
He went to go get some food.
We don't pay people, so
Hey, we got to let him work on their
they
own
come
schedule.
when they want to. They bring kids. Yeah,
DJ
we'll
got
take all
jury
that.
duty. Got jury duty. I'll be right back.
You ready? It's now time for. Oh shit! Maybe if I plug this in,
It might help. Why'd you unplug it?
because I didn't think I thought wrong.
Speedy, while you're doing all of that, I'm gonna tell you your life path number is 2, and
What
that
does that mean?
represents balance, harmony, and partnership. You have the soul of an artist.
All right.
I'm sorry. That just made my day.
Look,
That
no,
made
I
my
feel like I
day.
said.
No, it's me. I'm sorry. That
You
just
could
made
tell
my
somebody
day.
in trouble. I looked at Ron. He went.
My bad. My bad.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead,
It
Ted.
says you have the soul of an artist. You are a fine companion, and you possess a good sense of humor. And look at this. Friends seek you out for your calming and peaceful company.
That's true. He is non-confrontational for
Yeah,
sure.
that's me.
Not
Yeah.
at all. I'll be
You
like,
talk much behind your back.
Yeah.
Speedy don't like.
I hate when I don't
You
bad
know,
energy. I
he
believe
don't
in
like
bad
cussing
energy.
people out.
You
I
do-
be
you
like, cuss
believe
that
in it?
bitch out.
In the sense of I can feel when it.
Oh,
ain't
gotcha. Yeah,
cool. You know what I mean, I know when somebody ain't had a good day. I just go the other way.
You do.
Right.
Like-
you will turn the cheek for
Yeah,
real.
as a roommate, I knew how to be a roommate. You didn't even know I was there.
Oh, right.
I'd be
right,
gone before you come home. I'm up before you leave.
Right.
So you don't even know you have a roommate because I knew when you do roommate shit, I don't care if it's your best friend ever. At some point, they're going to go, hey, nigga, if you breathe one more goddamn time, you drop another motherfucking sock in my house. It'd be little shit.
Nigga over here blinking.
Yeah, and then you know you on the roommate status, so it's you the roommate, which means you came in on they dime.
Meaning you ain't on the lease.
Yeah.
You ain't on the lease.
You ain't on the lease yet.
You an option to buy right now.
All
You
that
are
blinking
outta
going on. You gotta go with all that.
here. All right, so I like that. And what was that again? What was that that you read? It was a
This was your
Her
day.
number.
Yeah, your number.
My number?
Yeah,
Your
your, life
horoscope,
number.
Your
your
sleep
life
number.
number, like your.
Your life path number. Your birthday
Your
numbers
life sleep
are
numbers. I like
921 and
that better.
1961, and they revealed that your life path number is number 2.
so I'm number 2 in line.
So it represents balance,
Kinda
harmony, and partnership. Yes.
There's one motherfucker in front of me.
Yes.
Oh, we got
Just
one.
You have
Jamie.
this- but this fits you. That was good. I'm sorry. That was good.
I always tell this line. What's my
Oh, I see.
Arsenal?
My bad.
Arsenal Mitchell, who is one of Eddie's best friends,
Mm-hmm.
plays golf all the time. And Arsenal, somebody was clowning him because nigga, you Eddie Murphy friend. And Arsenal said the coolest shit in the world. He said, "It looked like you might need Eddie Murphy in your life."
Oh,
and I
yeah.
went, you know what? I like that. So
so that's what you say for Jamie.
Oh yeah, somebody, nigga, if it wasn't Jamie Foxx, well, you need Jamie Foxx in your life. How about that?
We all would like one.
I got a
Well, I kinda
Speedy
got
in
one.
my life.
Aw, that's nice. I have a Jorge.
Oh,
A
what?
George.
Oh, George Lopez.
Yeah.
Coolest dude in the world. You ever
Yeah.
met George?
I have not.
Oh my
I have
God,
not.
man. He just cool.
He
He
just
was born in
seemed cool.
61.
Yeah, he was one.
Yeah?
Yep.
Born in 1961. Maybe that's what it is. All right, it's time for the Blue Sky Report, starring. Oh shit! Blue Sky Report. Mm-mm. Here we go. What is it called, y'all? The Blue Sky Report. Blue.
That's nice
The
music.
Blue Sky Report. I like when I hit it eased out. You don't just stop. All right, look at this. What you got for me, baby?
Okay, so the first story
Your microphone.
is, I know I gotta adjust it. You know how that
You
goes.
put it in your mouth.
Yep. Okay, so the first story we got, Southern California is dealing with a hepatitis A outbreak.
Oh.
A hepatitis what?
Oh,
Hepatitis A.
What is that?
never heard of that.
I don't know. I just know it's not B.
I know C or C.
Oh, see.
Hepatitis.
So hepatitis C is what?
Can we Google that? What is
It's
that?
like a,
Hepatitis A. Oh, that's an
What does it look
infectious disease of the liver
oh, okay.
caused
Okay.
by the hepatitis A virus. And many cases have few or no symptoms. The time between infection and symptoms is about between 2 and 6 weeks. Oh, and you usually have nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, jaundice, fever, and abdominal pain.
I mean, is that like sexually transmitted?
How do you get
No,
it?
it's not.
Because it's a cute liver. Oh, I've seen people with their eyes like that. When their eyes are like real yellow like that.
Oh yeah, I thought that was jaundice.
A case of jaundice caused by hepatitis A.
Yeah. Well,
How do you get it?
Yeah, that's what we need.
Okay, we
Eating
go
food
Google
or
how
drinking
to
water
we get it.
No kissing,
contaminated
no
with
sipping
the
behind somebody?
Hold on, say it again.
eating food or drinking water contaminated with the hepatitis A virus infected feces.
Ew.
That's
Feces?
pretty gross.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Why is that in your water?
Yeah.
Spread by
Water.
shellfish.
Look at me, look at my water.
Shellfish.
Let me see if I see it.
Shellfish, which has not been sufficiently cooked, is a common source. It may
Yeah.
also be spread through close contact with an infectious person. While children often do not have symptoms, when infected, they still are able to infect others.
What is it like? Not washing your hands?
Back to the feces in the water.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
How you
what?
get that?
I have a friend
Uh-oh.
who kept saying her daughter, who's a friend of my daughter, so I had to her friend, her stomach was hurting, the little girl's stomach was hurting, and then she told me, she said, yeah, she was swimming in the pool, and you know, and then there was a
Drank
little
that
baby.
water.
The baby was a baby, and then the baby didn't have on the swimming,
Pamper?
and the baby went poop, and the little girl, I guess, injected
Oh,
some
wow.
of that, and she got sick. She didn't get hepatitis A, but the whole family was complaining about their stomach hurting. So I guess that's how you get it.
So there's an outbreak in Cali.
Yeah, it says 16 people have died in San Diego and 10 people have been infected in LA County, which is our county.
Exactly. I'm so like public pools. I'm like, well,
Ask me to drink my water.
you gonna
No.
It says today that the San Diego, I guess the power and water company is supposed to be washing down like all the streets in San Diego with bleach today.
Are you serious?
Also, they
my
think
parents
it's
are up
all
there.
out
Oh,
in the
my dad.
streets, huh?
Well, they don't know where it is, but 16 people.
You know it's bad
That's a
when
lot.
it can get on your shoe.
Somebody said from eating too much ass.
Only on our show would they say that.
Exactly.
Pink eye and jaundice. That ain't what you want.
Precious is ghost friend.
No, remember when you didn't know how a person
needs a
got
birthday
pink eye?
shot?
When you got older, you was like, nigga, you didn't. Why are you washing your face with the same one you wipe your ass with? That's how you get pink eye.
That's not how you
That
get
is
pink eye.
exactly how you get
I never had it, so I don't even know.
I've never had
No,
it.
I don't think I've
I
had
ain't
it
never had a
either.
cold sore. I ain't never had a pink eye.
What have you had, Speedy? Please share.
I've had a cold.
Okay.
I'm one of the people that I don't may get sick once a year. And usually it's around February. I don't know why. But when I get
Valentine's
I have
Day,
to
you
go
know
and shut it
Michelle
down.
gonna be wanting gifts and
he
stuff.
came
You be like,
to my house.
If I act sick, maybe I won't have to do nothing for her.
Oh.
Go ahead.
He came to my house because he got sick that one time. I think it was a couple months ago, whatever.
Pam got
And so he said, "You got some antibiotics." I'm like, "Yeah." So he said, "How many do you take?" I said 3. I think I just said 3 a day or whatever it was. This nigga took the rest of the bottle 3 at a time.
I didn't know.
Oh, dang.
But he said he felt better the next day. I guess it kicked in.
Why your eyeball glowing? I don't know. Antibiotics, I think. Hepatitis 12.
Going up the chart. What you got? Hepatitis X. That's the Malcolm X one. What else you got?
Okay, so there's a man. It was a deaf man in Oklahoma who was fatally shot
Oh.
by the police.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
while the neighbors was yelling, "He can't hear you."
That's cold.
Lay down. Tell you one more time, boy, lay down.
That's so wrong.
I'm going to shoot one shot in the air. You going to hear this.
So bad.
Yeah.
You ain't shit, sweetie.
He didn't comply.
I told him 13 times. I shoot on the 14th.
How many times do I need to tell him?
Yeah.
He won't listen to me. Now, I had a bullhorn. I said, motherfucker, lay there. He just staring at me like he can't hear me.
Blatantly disrespect me and
Yeah.
kept going. Blatantly.
I got bars, nigga. You see these bars? That mean I've been on the force for a minute. He should be able to understand me. Can you hear me? Lay down, nigga. Okay, one more time. Fire with one shot.
Jeez.
That's not funny,
He
but
didn't
it's
die,
funny.
did he die?
That's right.
That's hilarious.
It
Did
is.
he
So
die?
do we say what city he was in?
Sky, did he die?
Yeah, he died.
Oh,
man.
my
They
bad.
said he was mentally
I'm not
challenged
laughing.
and deaf.
Oh, man.
Oh,
He was
man.
He had the whole package.
Yeah, but he was outside holding this big metal pole. Like basically, he was in his front yard.
Mhm.
They didn't say if he was minding his business or what he was actually doing or why the call was made.
Well, he wasn't listening to his
first question was he was black though.
Oh, is
right?
that his face? That's his picture?
Yeah, that's him right
Hispanic.
Oh, that's him.
Aw.
I mean,
Sorry to hear that. brother.
Bless you guys.
He wasn't listening to his beats. Look here.
Did you say sorry to hear that?
Too soon.
Too soon,
dang,
man.
Speedy.
I'm just showing. I played a disclaimer. Don't look at me or
did play
judge me on the Section 8.
Sorry to hear that.
But maybe he blessed his family because when they shot him, now they're going to have to pay his family, right?
Well, I'm sure.
Well, that's later down the road.
Bro, that's gonna be a year or two.
Oh.
Yeah, it ain't happening
trying to
tomorrow.
find the good
Now,
in
whose
it.
joke
At
is the
least 3
worst?
years.
That wasn't
That
even
one?
a joke. I was serious.
That's even worse. You were
Like,
serious.
maybe
I'm
it will bless the family in a different way.
They see a loved one get killed. We finna get paid. Is he dead? He dead. It's go tomorrow.
He's out of his pain.
I'm
Now
not
he
laughing.
can
I
hear.
can't stop
Bro
laughing.
wasn't in pain.
But now he can hear.
Wow, really, Tangy?
Well, he can. He's out of that body. The body couldn't hold him. The body wasn't functioning, and now he's out of that body, and he's free.
What else happened?
So he not mentally challenged either?
No, not anymore.
Oh,
So he,
God.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
serious.
getting real dark.
Yeah,
This is
I
really dark.
apologize.
Anything else happened this
It's
week?
a happy day for me.
It's got to be
Did
something
the
else.
gout come back, Rubella? What is- yeah,
Something
scurvy.
a
Did scurvy
little
come
more-
back? Jesus.
Okay, so you know
Scurvy.
that Mexico
but
had
also
that
we
big
live here.
old
Earthquake.
or whatever. Some better news: a school had collapsed, and every
Who's that?
Better news.
Somebody's phone.
Not mine. I don't think.
Somebody's volume to you. Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
Uh-huh.
well, it says a school was collapsed in Mexico, but all the students were saved.
Oh, beautiful.
Well,
But-
there's one that they're trying to get out still.
No, the little
Yeah,
girl,
the little girl.
they got her out.
They got her out?
Mhm.
Because
Oh,
that
that's
wasn't
good.
this morning.
And I tried to pull up the video, but every time it plays, it like shrinks really small, so it's
Oh.
like not worth.
So
even
was she
playing.
listening to trap music?
Aw.
Man.
That's what got her through it.
we
I'm
doing
just
today?
trying to ask what maybe they
This fool said trap music.
because he was.
I'm like, that's fucked up, sweetie. Because that's so wrong.
Her name was Frida Sophia. They got her out.
Great name.
Frida Sophia.
She was
She
free.
was free.
She's free.
She's free.
Frida's free.
I was in Mexico. Them buildings ain't hard to come down.
No, they not.
I've seen
You can
them
blow
motherfuckers.
them motherfuckers and
They
they come
ain't
down.
use no real structure shit. They
Nah.
just put
And
some
it's
buildings
a
up.
second one. Like, they had one some years ago. I forgot what year it was. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
They didn't even think to do any.
Like, why does hotel got tape on it? What is going on?
Oh, it's duct tape. Cool.
Okay, yeah.
It's going to stay.
Yeah, you got duct tape. I don't know what it is about duct tape. Black people love duct tape.
Yes, we do.
We can't fix it. Tape it, nigga. Shit.
Put some tape on it.
It's always weird when you see somebody that tape the bumper on. I said, just go buy a new bumper.
Yeah, I remember something happened with your car. And I said, Speedy, come on, just put a board in.
No.
Speedy was like, no, you got to come get me, which was way out the way.
Oh.
I'm like, so you can't come to my house.
I'm a
'Cause you
real
ain't gonna
Virgo.
put a board
Like,
in your
I'm very
window.
anal about certain, like a lot of things. A lot of things I'm very anal about. But if my car get hit, I'm not washing it no more. I'm not doing nothing for that car till I get a new one.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Then I get it fixed. Then I might do all that. But I'm not the dude that if the window bust, I'm gonna put a paper
Bag.
plaid. Ain't
Curtain
no
on it.
gonna do all that shit. I'm gonna put
Curtain
no
on it.
curtain up. Yeah, we just gonna freeze till I get over here and go to Mexico. Not Mexico.
Go to Mexico.
Go to East LA. You go to East LA, you
Right.
get the window put in for like $10-15.
You're going to do it right.
This
That's
fool said
good,
trap
Speedy.
music. I'm sorry. That is freaking hilarious. I'm sorry. So funny.
That is really funny.
You listening to trap music? Jesus.
What else you got?
Nose is running.
That's all I got. Really.
All right.
It is the
That was the Blue Sky Report.
Yeah,
Blue
that's all I
Sky
got.
Report.
That was
I just
good.
called it Gray Skies. That was a dark segment.
Yeah, it was. But Speedy took
No,
it.
no.
That was dark.
She started off with hepatitis A.
Right.
Is it hepatitis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Ebola 12, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we went down the slippery slope.
Well, what's
That was
good
said Gray
is
Skies.
Yeah.
what's good
That was
is
dark.
she didn't talk about the gonorrhea outbreak.
What is
Oh
It's
yeah,
one of those
I
too?
forgot. See, and Nick gave
Gonorrhea's
me-
back?
in Atlanta. They have an outbreak in Atlanta about gonorrhea.
But at least you can get a shot for that.
penicillin.
Yeah,
Mark-
penicillin.
Yeah, but that's a shot in your ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you know, Speedy?
Somebody told me.
you have Google? See, I didn't even say that.
Yeah, I
don't
forgot
wanna-
about that one. Yeah.
You don't want to Google that. That's not a good Googler.
But that's not the gift that keeps on giving, right? Like
Right.
it's just
No.
it's a misdemeanor.
Yeah, it's a misdemeanor.
Okay,
attack.
yeah.
Because it is a shot, though, right?
But you know,
Yeah.
there's an untreatable super gonorrhea that's spreading
Super.
orally.
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 So you give somebody head, you can get gonorrhea.
Mhm. The bacteria that cause gonorrhea is smart.
Is it like
And
bumps
so
on your?
every time you use a new class of antibiotics to treat the infection, the bacteria
They power up on you?
evolve. That's right. They power up on you.
You don't want that problem.
Yep. And it can infect the throat, the genitals, and the rectum.
So when somebody say, I have a sore throat, get the fuck out of my house.
How about that?
Granny,
You
get
hit one of
your
these one
teeth.
time. I'm about to go. I don't know.
I don't know you like
clear your
that.
throat.
Nola G
Clear
said,
throats over here.
Nola G said, Usher out there wilding out. That's so wrong, Nola.
Oh, that was pretty scandalous.
I'm doing it. I got to do the sketch. And I'm looking in the mirror, and I go, "Is that a bump?" And you hear, "Yeah, yeah."
I like Usher. I still
That's
like
a good
Usher.
dude. You just can't be kissing bitches in videos no more. Hey.
Everybody.
Oh,
and he
yeah,
ain't
that's
like said.
true, huh? I didn't even think about
Right.
that.
One of the #1 movies in 1961 is one of my favorite movies that I ever watched. And I wasn't watching it then, but Raisin in the Sun. And I'll tell parents, and there's a lot of bullshit on TV. Let your kids see Raisin in the Sun.
Is that when did
Sidney
you like the
Poitier.
one? I know, but did you like when Diddy redid
no,
it?
I wouldn't. Even, I
He
couldn't
didn't do
even-
it. He was the play.
That
right?
wasn't the point. I'm not. Diddy is not. These
Sidney
actors
Poitier.
are. They were staged. That's what they do.
Right.
And Sidney Poitier, the family got the dad dies, and the family gets money from the dad dies. So the mother wants to put the money up and give it to the daughter so she can go to college. Sidney Poitier was the older son. Said, "No, ma, I got a friend. He's got this thing I can invest into, and we can all make some money." And the mama said, "No, we're not gonna do that." And he goes off. "You don't never give me a chance. I'm trying to be a man, and it's not time to be a man at the house." And the mama gave him the money, gave it to his friend, and the nigga ran off.
Wow.
When I
That
tell
happens
you,
to a lot of people I know.
I'm watching this movie and I'm sitting there like, dudes don't cry. And I'm like, I'm gonna find that nigga for Sidney. I just felt. I mean, you feel it, and then Sidney's character just kept going. No, he coming because he gave him the money. He's supposed to come back.
Oh.
And he was standing by the door. And he never came. But the mom just went, "It's gonna be all right, son. We gonna be. You lost your daddy money, but we're gonna be all right." And it was the money from his from the when you die
Insurance money?
whatever it is. And just and if you're an actor, if you're trying to be an actor, that's another movie that you should watch. You should research certain things. You watch and see how these actors deliver those lines.
Did you watch that, Tangi?
Yeah,
No.
and I was just thinking it's interesting that that's the part that stands out for him, because the part that stands out for me as a mother and a black woman, I didn't do the play, so I don't remember the lines verbatim, but they were telling, the mama was talking to the sister, because the sister was like,
"Oh yeah,
I'm all independent and blah blah blah."
Yes.
And the mama was like, "You young people don't know nothing.
Yes.
Seems like you need to turn time back a little bit and go back to what we were doing."
Mm-hmm.
And when I listen to that line, I think about how my mother and I were, because my mother raised me to be. Like, I never saw her take anything from anybody. She handled it. She had her business. She made money. Then when she got older and she came out here to live with me, she said, "You need to make them niggas do something for you." And I said, "Who is
Slave
this?"
voice.
Yeah, I'm like, who is this?
Who's that from?
Me.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, yeah.
Special
Oh my
delivery.
gosh, I had to tell him.
Special
From
delivery.
Dawn. That is so
Yay.
Your diet is a wrap.
Not really.
Oh, not for you?
No.
Oh,
It just got delivered. I don't know.
we don't know who it's from?
No.
Oh, well, let's open it, Speedy.
Open it.
Okay,
Yeah, open it.
Or see what it says on the card.
All right,
Open
listen.
it. Open
It
it.
says to the rollout show.
It just says to Speedy.
Wait a minute, Speedy. Look like you can see. I'm
Oh
taking
my
your picture.
gosh, Quinn Lee. That's one of the fans.
There we
Happy
go.
birthday to my Virgo brother, Speedy. Also, big welcome back to the Rollout crew. Speedy, make sure that you share some with the crew. Quinn Lee.
I will not.
She is in the chat room. Oh my God, that is so
Thank you, Quinn.
incredibly
So sweet. She
cool,
said that's
Quinn.
for me.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Quinn.
Quinn Lee.
How did she find out where we were?
That's what I said.
She good.
I know, right? Google.
That girl good.
And I know she subscribed. See, now that's what
This is
I'm
the part I
talking
like
Yeah,
the most.
she's always
Watch
in
it.
chat room.
This is the part I like. Get that motherfucker.
Nola said, "Do not open it. It's from Adam."
Hilarious. That's another comedian we had on the show. And the fans, our fans ain't shit. They ain't went in on you yet. Most of the people come on here.
Quinley said the address is on the website.
Oh yes.
How smart you are.
Yes. I'm gonna eat one of these puppies now.
Pam, can I let you
with
get
this hepatitis going around? I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh my God.
Trying not to get jaundice.
Now, Ron, what we not gonna do? We not gonna bite ours at the same time. So you bite. I don't want them to catch us.
Screenshots, like no, we don't need that.
Pass one over to this side, please.
It's the chocolate covered strawberry. Quinley, you are the freaking
Thank
bomb.
you.
Here you go, guys.
Everybody about to get
Quinn,
hepatitis.
you
Set
are
it right here. Set it right here.
No, for them. Quinn, you the beast mode for real.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to eat on the air.
Ron, you go first.
We all about to get hepatitis 12 through C, A through C at the same time.
Look
that way.
Tell me a fan gave you that.
Oh,
what you guys say?
They said don't eat it before Speedy Pam, and both of us took bites.
Oh my baby.
No. Tell me when the fans got this for me. Who got us for it?
One of the fans.
Nobody be mad. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
That's a real strawberry.
It's really good.
They real strawberry.
They real strawberry.
Like it's gonna be a fake strawberry?
It's not strawberry adjacent.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
And that chocolate is like
These
amazing.
didn't come from Ralph's either. These good.
For real.
All
it's like
Ralph
OG.
fruit be crunchy. No matter what it is, crunchy.
Quinley, you won.
For real, man.
He said all Ralph's food. Is this a
Oh,
banana?
what Quinley said it's from the chat room.
Thank
Shout
you.
out to the chat
that's
room.
so sweet.
Thank you guys so very much.
Oh my gosh.
I'll remember
Thank
this for a long
you.
time. Yeah, this.
Call in Quinn. That is so cool.
Y'all are so sweet. I mean, y'all are because Speedy don't pay me, so I come for y'all.
Speedy don't pay me.
Nigga, I don't pay me.
Y'all the bomb.
Well, somebody got to pay me.
Now Ron ain't saying shit the whole show.
Take my equipment.
Speedy, can I have two?
Yeah, please.
I don't know what the super chat is.
It's so weird, man. You have a dream or you have an idea what you want to do, and so to try to get other people to roll with your dream because it is a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you ain't got no money, when you got
So
money,
no
it's
potential.
it's an investment. Oh, okay. You paying? I'm there, nigga. But to say no, I need you to come through, and Sky coming from
The
Sky
snow.
live a long way. Let's just
She
put it
came
that way.
from. It was snowing when she
Where
left
you
the
live?
house.
Yeah.
Lancaster.
That's far.
Sky.
Yeah, this morning it was snowing, but it
was
didn't
snowing.
So Sky, she go to where the carpool is and see. Anybody going to LA? Ride with you.
What is this? This looks like a chocolate. Oh my God. Oops. Play it off.
Y'all call
Sorry.
in too.
broke that motherfucker.
747-888-3082.
That's the number to call into.
The chat
So,
okay.
again, we're back on Raisin and Sun. Fantastic. And I when Puffy did it, I refused to watch it because I know the actors that did the original. And not to say Puffy can't do it, but I'm gonna say it. He probably can't do it.
It's like your mama cooking. Certain stuff you like. Nah, my mama didn't mess that
My
up.
mama made the best peach cobbler in the fucking world.
So did mine.
Oh my God! And then the crust. You ever get the crust on the peach cobbler?
Yeah. A little flaky. You should get do like this when you done.
You know it was good. You don't even use a spoon. You right here, nigga.
Mama! Right.
Yeah, my
You
little
step
mama.
back when you eat it.
What was your mom's favorite cookie? Or that like she got
Favorite meal? Oh, that's a good question.
I know it's weird, but my mom made the best sweet tea. I know it's not food per se. That's only
Oh, we're gonna just have to take that.
Where you
then,
from? Where you from?
South Carolina, man.
Oh, okay.
That's why I can't have sweet tea from any place. You know, like here,
I
y'all
got
like,
you.
oh yeah, go to Chick-fil-A sweet tea and try it. No,
I'm from North Carolina,
My mama's
so I
sweet tea,
understand. That's
all
right.
up in here. Like,
So you come home. I'm hungry, mama. Got sweet tea for you.
yeah, that's it. Ain't nothing like some
A
sweet
lot
tea,
of
man.
sugar. The sugar is it sugar balance. Everything.
Yeah, that and cheese grits. I know it's like not
I've
gourmet. but
had cheese
I make
grits.
great cheese grits every.
y'all so disrespectful out here with these grits.
cheese
Like, I don't even know where to
grits.
get grits out here. Ralph's got one brand of grit, and it's the whole aisle. Like, just I don't know what it. Huh?
Quaker. The Quaker's the best. Yeah.
Nah.
And then you just when
just
you
gotta
want
know
to
how
do
to
the
hook it
cheese, you
up.
instead you use some heavy cream. You do half like if it's 3 cups of water, you do 1 cup of the heavy cream and 2 cups of the water, and then you add you got to do Velveeta. I'm sorry.
Sharp cheddar cheese.
Or sharp. Okay.
Sharp cheddar.
I'll go with sharp
I
cheddar.
don't know what it is about sharp cheddar. I gotta have that.
I know
Yeah.
you do. That's your thing.
mild. The other no. I need to taste cheese. But then someone said that ain't really cheese we're eating. Like,
Whatever.
you got to go to where they do the wine and cheese.
Like
I'll be
Italy.
like, we have tea. You can add some sugar to it. Like, that's so disrespectful. Sweetened tea. I don't know what that is.
Right,
Like
right.
sweet tea or Arnold Palmer. Like, no.
What was your mom's favorite meal for you?
Gosh, what did she used to make? Oh, her prime rib, or she would make shrimp scampi.
Oh.
Yes, her prime rib shrimp scampi, and then for my birthday, she would every morning, Christmas morning, she would make. Oh yeah, it was just me. She would make eggs Benedict, but she would do it with the roast beef and make her own hollandaise sauce. Oh, amazing!
Just for you.
Yeah, that was what I wanted every Christmas
awesome.
morning. Mm-hmm. What about you,
I ain't
Tan?
never had holiday sauce.
You know,
I don't know what
I'm a Gemini. I got a lot of favorites.
Well, just 2. How about that?
For the sake of the show, can you grab one? God
Lamb,
You know, I was a lot of things in life.
My mother's banana pudding. It was not that banana pudding you see in the store. My mother's dressings, not that fake dressing they give you. My mother's
Is that y'all call it stuff in here?
They call it.
I call
I'm
it
from
dressing.
North Carolina.
I say dressing. I never heard.
I say
stuffing
dressing
sound
too.
disrespectful.
I say dressing.
Yeah. My mother's dressing.
Dressing, big tray of it. Just,
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta cut it. Like a brick. Get your brick of it.
And you cook all
cranberry on it. Little cranberry
cook
sauce.
everything before, so everything is done. You can eat it raw before you
dressing.
Put it in the pan to
Yeah, I know the one.
cook. Yeah, my mother's dressing.
Yeah, my mother's banana pudding, legendary. So there's 7 of us.
Okay.
So she would make it that night for the next day. We'd all go to sleep with a spoon. At least, okay, I went to
We'd all go to sleep with a
spoon.
During the course of the night, I didn't dip, leave. Dip, leave. When I wake up in the morning, it's half the bowl. My dad, who the fuck ate all the goddamn banana? Speedy? Daddy, how you know? There's a spoon under your bed, nigga. So, and that was my get. Or like, I forgot to bring my daughter. I got to bring the candies. So they're selling candies.
Mm-hmm.
So
the good ones. What's the one?
The candy bars.
But they called?
But they're thin now. They remember back in the day
used to be all hella
super
thin.
thin.
Everything
the
is
world's
different
finest
now.
chocolate.
Yeah, that's it.
And every time, so I was like, okay, I got the can. I'm gonna sell them. I'm gonna sell them. I'm not gonna eat them. Every night, I'm gonna just get one.
Oh, we got those now. My son is selling.
And every night I ate one. I went in that refrigerator
Speedy.
and there was 2 left with $1 in the envelope. Shit.
Y'all take credit card.
No, we ain't had shit.
No, that's what you take to your kids.
My daddy, I said, Dad, what's wrong, boy?
Oh.
I need $28.
Fuck you need $28, nigga. Because my mother, you go there and tell Don Ray what you did.
Yeah.
I ate all.
You ain't on the goddamn. Give me a goddamn bill.
I said, well, Dad,
You got a whooping for that?
Yeah.
I got a whooping until I was 19.
God, ain't you too big for that?
At 20, I went, Dad, I can't let you whoop. I think I'm gonna just leave.
Tired of this.
I was gonna move out.
I got
So
a
you can stop
whooping in high school.
Really?
Wow.
No, I think my parents stopped about.
You got beat?
Yeah, I got my ass whooped.
Wow, why your
yeah.
friends look so surprised? Only child.
And as sneaky as I was sneaky as shit. Probably around 13, 14.
That was the last one?
Mm-hmm.
When was your last one?
All I know is I remember when it happened. My mama beat me, and I went in the bathroom, and I was like, that don't even hurt no more.
But you crying. What was it for? What'd you do?
I don't know. I did something stupid. I don't know. Bad grades or something. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Tangy, did your mother Heaven High? Did she whoop Heaven
Did
High?
you ever get a whooping? You
No.
never got a whooping?
No,
Like-
I'm so ashamed.
Do you whoop your kids?
No.
Daddy,
Really?
But can I tell you, my aunt, my mother's sister, told me recently. She's 90, 89, 90. No, now she's 94. But she told me she got her last whooping when she was 24. And the reason she got her whooping is because this guy liked her, and he had a note for her, and he gave the note to somebody to give to my aunt, and they gave it to my grandmother. And my grandmother beat my aunt because this guy was trying to get after her.
Really?
That's old school.
That's old.
Yeah.
Now let's go back
Say
there.
catch me if
You
you
never got a whooping.
I
Like
never got a
zero.
whoop. Never. My mother would say, Tangy, you trying to kill me, baby, because you want the insurance money, but I'm going to fool you, baby. I'm not going to give you nothing. I was like, no, mother, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm sorry.
And that was good enough for you to change
Oh, my
whatever
gosh.
you're
My
doing?
mother would snap her finger, and I would stop doing whatever I was doing.
Oh, dang.
I think,
Really?
I think,
Nah, I wasn't that kid.
guilt is
What about
stronger
you,
than
Rob?
whooping.
Had to pick a
Man.
switch.
What was your last?
Man, I
He was
didn't
like
get,
Tuesday.
I didn't get whooped. I got my ass whooped. I got
Really?
my ass beat.
Yeah.
Like with what? An extension cord and
Man,
shit?
I remember, quick story. One day, my dad told me, you better not go outside. I was on punishment.
That's how it worked.
And I went out anyway, and he came home early. So I walked into the house, and I had my younger sister.
Get this set up.
And he was sitting on the couch, man. He was taping the ends. He had a You know the cable cord, the
Yeah.
white cable cord.
Mhm.
He was taping the ends, but I didn't know what he was doing. I thought he was just fixing the cable.
He was
Shit,
meal
I-
prep.
Man, he whooped my ass with that cable.
Did you didn't see it coming?
No, I didn't
Come
see
on
it
in,
coming.
Jay.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Apparently we don't have no security around here.
He's in the building now. Let's go.
We let
He's
anybody
in the
this
building,
motherfucker.
y'all.
Johnny Mac been working out.
For what? They don't do no fucking good.
Only watch one side though.
Don't kiss me.
You ain't gonna kiss them, are you?
What's up, Speedy?
What's up, Jay Jizzle?
Ready to see you, man.
What up?
Johnny
Okay.
back in the building. Y'all.
Johnny in the building, so we'll take a
Mac.
break so you can get you properly seated.
Yes. Get him set up. Get him some food.
What did they do to get you here? Because I didn't call you.
I didn't call me Speedy. That's why I showed up. You know what, Speedy? I'm in a
Turn that
rocket
mic
ship
up.
right now.
Go ahead.
I'm in a rocket ship right now. Speedy, I'll call you back.
Because I know if I'd have called you, John, you'd have been like,
He would have got asthma.
yeah, he would have got that.
Oh, okay.
But it's all good. I'm glad you're here. Can you?
Your wife sent me the invitation.
Mm-hmm.
I should get you. You went to my phone.
Right. I almost told a bad joke. Wait till we go to commercial. This joke is about to be fucked up. Cuss here?
Yes.
Of course.
Really,
Yes.
nigga?
Of course.
Hey, you could have found Jesus Speedy in the last 2 weeks.
No, nigga.
We found the Emmy.
What is that?
It's a long story. We explain that to you
story,
later.
yeah.
It is
It's
the
a
Rollout
bitch,
Show. We got Johnny Mac in the building.
Hey, anything for Speedy. What's his birthday shit? All right. It's your birthday?
I'll beat your fucking ass.
I thought it was on the 22nd. What's today?
The 21st.
John, we've been
What's
friends
today?
for that long. That you,
But the 22nd, right? What's today?
today, 21st.
Oh, is it the 21st? Yeah, it is the 21st.
But you were so fat, it took 2 days to deliver your ass. I'm sorry. It's your birthday. I love Speedy. I do love Speedy.
Don't move, fans.
We'll be right back.
Of the real Fox, so we got him in the building. Johnny Jizzle.
What's this hand about to jerk me off? Or what's this? I'm a little nervous about this hand. Like about to jerk. Hey, what's up?
You gotta put your pencil in there. Anyway, we'll be right back. Don't move. It's the Rollout
Be
Show.
right back. Okay, yeah.
John Jizzle. We here. It's the Rollout Show. Bitch, it's my birthday. It's the Rollout Show. RolloutStudios.com. Subscribe, please. Number to call into is 747-888-3082.
Was that a burp?
How you spell burp? I didn't. You put a
Seven-
burp.
747 747
747 burp.
888
Burp.
CMB. Close my burp.
3082. It's your boy Speed Dog, your dog in the building. Funniest motherfucker on me. In the building we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the building we got.
Comedian Ron G.
And on the corner of the table,
Hey.
legendary
Yeah, it's true.
Jay Jizzle in your mouth.
That's if you're a female.
Raiders only.
Nigga.
I'm feeling you. I might have you know how I do, nigga. If y'all win, I win.
Every time the Raiders win, I buy something new.
Johnny Mac.
I got helmets. I got gloves. I got
Socks.
pads. I got a poncho.
A poncho?
All this year.
And also sitting with me right now, we go
One of
way
Speedy's
back.
best friends. Get up on him.
Get right up in there, Pimp. We
That's what she
used to
said.
date the same girl.
I thought you were gonna say we used to date.
That's what I heard.
Anyway, my man Blue Mitchell in the building.
Yeah.
Blue
What up,
Mitchell.
baby?
We got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Turn that.
He was originally part of
We can't hear you, babe.
Poly Supplies.
Yeah. What's up, dog?
Hey, what's up?
Yo, I just want to say, Speedy, happy birthday.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
I just want to say,
To close the door.
you guys are on point. And Speedy, no matter how many times you get canceled, always got to show back before the
See, I don't care how many times you get canceled.
All right, thank you for
Thank you,
that.
sweetheart.
I like when black folks give you a compliment because it's always backhanded.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
right.
give a fuck how many times you feel and bust your ass, nigga. You funny.
Right. That nigga called you from a payphone just now. I don't know what that was.
I don't know what he
I don't know what kind
said.
of phone
I
Thank
don't know
you.
what that
I
was.
take that love anywhere it go.
Yeah.
Mitch, what it do, man? Blue in the building.
Oh man, just came down here to say happy birthday to you, man.
Man, brother
all it
sing,
is.
the Luther Vandross,
He look like he can sing. I don't know what he do.
That nigga
He
cold.
like he can sing, yeah. That and make some greens, nigga. Turkey wings.
That
I
nigga
used to use
cold.
that
though.
back there.
That Blue is cold.
He sing?
But do you sing, Blue?
Do I sing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Can you?
Yeah.
Come on. How do I know? Will you sing Speedy Happy Birthday? I like your voice.
No,
Will you
I
sing
don't.
it?
I don't think that's appropriate.
We had strawberries on the table.
Yeah, I don't think that's appropriate at this time.
Too much happening right now. Candle lit right now.
I don't sing to do.
Yeah, he holding a lollipop like nigga. It's too much.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do?
Can we act like it's my birthday and you sing it to me?
No,
so
you
I
done
can
already
just
blew
hear
it already.
You should have said it first.
You done already blew it at first.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, darling. I sure sing for this drink.
Tilt his mic up.
I will. He gotta get one.
No, tilt it. There you go. There you go. So, Blue
Shout
in
out
the
to
building.
rehearsals.
We've worked together. We hung out. We've been boys for a long time, man. You got a beautiful wife now. Baby girl, how's she doing?
Wonderful, man. Wonderful.
I mean, the daddy thing. Tell me about it. Or you can tell it that way. You don't know.
What is that?
It's a flip phone ringer. What is that?
I know, what the fuck? Who is that?
Somebody microwave is going on.
Oh, that Blue.
Come on, Blue. Come on, man.
You know what it is.
The donuts is ready.
You've been having that ring for 30 years. Let's go up.
Hey,
that's me.
Got all these speakers.
They got an app let you know when the hot light come on.
I couldn't tell. I was like, God damn.
Johnny, man, make the noise.
Ding dong, ding dong dong.
Oh shit! Krispy Kreme is ready.
The hot light out.
The blue light special. How did you start singing with Polyester Players? That's how I know you. I didn't know if you ever went.
Actually, I was the second.
Get
original.
closer.
Get up on it, baby.
I was the second original. It was,
Pretty Terry.
Pretty Terry. God rest his soul.
Yes.
I don't know if God is resting his soul.
God rest his soul.
You so wrong.
Hold on, Blue. I don't know if God rested his soul.
Stop, Johnny.
Of a drug deal that went bad. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I really do.
Anyway, Blue, keep going.
Hey, I sold crack.
I mean-
God is not resting my soul. It's true. You can't put everybody into heaven. But keep going, Blue.
Somebody gotta go to hell.
Somebody got to go hell.
He brought you here, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody got to make the barbecue down in hell. That's all I'm saying.
You know
it's gonna be a good conversation. Hey, I used to sell crack. That's everything after that gonna be amazing.
You just can't put niggas in there. I can't say niggas in heaven. You just can't put people in heaven because they're your friends. No, you can't say niggas.
Yeah, you can.
Niggas in heaven?
No, you can't say.
Well, you already killed him.
I
Go ahead, Blue.
Let's remember he's the creator of everything. So I just said God rest his soul. I didn't say where.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, in that understanding, I joined in after that. Speedy was the host for many years.
That was the most fun ever. It was
a
like
lot of fun.
Man, and then Johnny, I turned all the homies onto him, and we there every single week.
I was actually there a lot.
Every week. Just to watch the dudes sing, the bitches.
The one on Pico, when they was on Pico.
They don't even come together like that no more.
No, it was on Bundy first, right?
Yeah.
That's where it was. Bundy and Pico, right? Or
Bundy was better because I had about 73 one-night stands. I killed more bitches than OJ.
Oh, shit.
Hey, he's getting out. He's getting out.
Too soon.
He's getting out.
How we talk about the past.
71 one night.
we got a phone call.
Oh, got a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Oh, gosh.
It's OJ.
Hello? Maybe we don't.
All right, cool.
All right, well, call back.
Thank you for the phone
You
call.
gotta turn the reverb down.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, we got
we'll fix that in
figure
post.
Yeah, that Boost Mo ain't transferring.
So Johnny, you just came from pitch meeting, man. You out there?
Yeah, Speed. I got these 2 shows I created. Through the help of God.
All right.
Even though it's adult content, but Jesus was with that. And I'm out. Huh?
That's right. I mean, you created it. He created you.
You know what?
Both of them.
Turn everything else.
Let's
There
walk
you
on
go.
that.
This nigga's a genius. I'm doing way better than Ron G. Just to,
You know Ron's here.
You know
oh, I didn't see. The head threw me off.
He got an Emmy now.
But actually, I give a shout out to Ron G because when I first thought of this one show and I wrote it, I sent it to Ron G first, and he gave me his blessing. It was really good. It was really funny. Because sometimes, just because it's you think, oh, because I wrote it, it's got to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You have some eyes. Look at it.
Shout out to Craig Robinson's show. So a lot of times, we get into that later. A lot of times, yo,
I hit Craig. I hit Craig because I could tell by the writing there were white dudes writing that show. Yeah. And I said, Craig, and I texted him and said, my man, you need some black writers. You need some.
No, you
to
need
come
Johnny
in.
Mac. That's what you should have said.
So you need somebody to give you a voice because the idea had been done with Steve Harvey, but it was a way he could have flipped that.
Mitch Mullane.
Yeah, you're right. Mitch did it first, but it was a way he could have flipped that and just kept it on air. And when I watched it, man, it was
the secret to keeping your show on air is being funny. Yeah. I'm not watching a sitcom, which stands for situation comedy, trying to learn some shit. I don't need you to unravel Einstein theory. I'm supposed to be laughing.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shows out there. and it may be the youth of America. The comedy is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Because I was watching fucking Sports Center today, and they was talking about body shaming. What the fuck is body shaming?
What is body
On Sports Center?
Yeah, they talking about Eddie Lacy because he battles his weight, and they talking about it was body shaming him.
Oh, okay. All right.
The nigga weigh about 260.
Because kids are sensitive, and all them kids have grown up, the real sensitive ones, where no, don't say nothing.
Exactly.
No, motherfucker, he need to know what the fuck going on. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be politically correct at all the time, but when you step out that door, it's not correct.
No.
So we go to comedy, you got all these cats that think they're funny, they're nowhere near funny. It all started with the bullshit Vine videos. You can't be funny in 6 goddamn seconds. It's impossible.
Or you got a whole act.
I got a speech impediment, so I stutter from time to time. I done used up my whole goddamn Vine situation.
Take about 4 of them.
Trying to get the word motherfucker out.
So you saying these internet comedians?
There's no such thing. These social media comedians, they all whack. You know what I'm saying? They're not fun. No, somebody just said, Remember back in the day? Remember back in the day when people boo you?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Boo, I know you've been booed.
Hey, boo will change your life.
Nigga.
Boo make you want to get your life together or go to a career fair.
Home, doubting yourself, but more importantly, I gotta get better.
Yeah.
I got booed at Speedy spot at Maverick Flats. Was it Maverick Flats?
Yeah.
Now I didn't do no jokes, but made me mad about Speedy. Speedy brought up Cheryl Underwood and then the girl with the boots.
The boots?
Melanie Camacho. And then he brought up me. Now you done send 2 comments after the man bash, and then my turn. And I got on stage.
So you saying I didn't give you the proper?
No.
So you didn't get booed, you got sabotaged.
We have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling
Don't
from?
ever interrupt me.
Hey, caller. Oh, God, it sounds terrible. Hey, caller.
Hey, caller, Texas.
Really?
This is terrible.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Pull your antenna up.
Oh, hey. Hi, how you doing?
We're good, man. How you doing? Where you from? What's your name?
All right. I'm from L.A. I heard it's Speedy's birthday.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Hey, what's happening, man? This is Mr. Arm. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man?
I don't know, man.
Mr. Arm. How you spell that?
Mr. Arm.
Oh, that's Tangi's man.
That Tangi's man?
Yeah, what's up, man? You're a legendary in these parts over here, brother.
Oh, okay.
Really?
This your girl?
Yeah, Tangi.
How long y'all been going together?
Going together where?
How long y'all been dating? I don't know what you want to call it.
Still use that? Go together.
It's a long time.
Omen then.
That sound like a prison term, nigga. How long is that?
He doesn't have a date.
Well, okay, how long you been dating this dude?
In spirit.
We don't have a date. It's been on and off for a long time.
Supervised visits.
I don't know if she's ever told you,
Well,
brother.
let's put it like this. We've been friends forever. She thought I was gay.
I did.
You said that on the air?
I'm thinking that right now. right. You say y'all on and off again, so you break up every time she having a pregnancy scare? That's how I do it.
Oh, thank you for the phone call,
Thank you for
brother. I
calling,
appreciate that, man.
Thank you for
We
being a
didn't
good
think
call.
we didn't think he was real.
I know. This is a real person.
How many times y'all was on and off?
We have never officially made anything.
They
definite.
fuck Johnny Mac. Let's just get it real.
Oh, y'all fucking.
They F you
They
X.
do some shit called omen.
Yes.
He
Yeah,
you steady?
They F you X.
We do. Yes.
He your maintain piece?
Yes.
What made you change your mind about
Until you meet the man you
other
really wanna be with?
situation, if he was gay or not?
Well, you know, years ago when we met, we hung out all the time.
At a gay club?
And he never. No, he just never. He just never tried anything.
So
but we
that
were
made him
together
gay?
all the time.
To you?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, I was like, why come he ain't gonna
What if he
try?
a nice
He didn't
dude?
try to get at you.
He was, and that's why, and because he.
So you a whore?
And because
You want him to hit it the first night. What's your
When-
number? Can you hit it?
when and if I want that, yes.
Ooh, he
But
So you thought he was because he was being respectful?
well, I mean, we took a
Yes.
shower together. He ain't tried nothing.
What?
Maybe
Oh,
you had the
yeah.
wrong soap.
And this was.
Bitch, he was down.
He was worried about his eczema.
He got caressed and you talk about here's some Irish Spring. You don't know how you feel
Yeah.
about that.
Irish
Dr.
Spring.
Bonner's itch.
Maybe your loofah was
So
wore
let's get it right.
Okay.
You in the shower.
She got eczema?
Do you say, babe, come take a shower with me or whatever?
I don't remember how we got
Okay,
in the
so
shower
you in the shower.
together, but
Anyway.
we were really good friends and we hung out a
Can I
lot.
finish? You want to let me
Yes,
finish?
go ahead.
So
finish.
you in the shower.
Yes.
Y'all shower,
Take
little
showers,
friend.
Was it
Yes.
socks on?
No.
Trust me.
Now,
We talked about that
so
yesterday.
you guys are rubbing on each other, and he don't try to hit, but you waiting for him to go on and tell you to pick that soap up. That's how we do it.
That sounds like prison love right there.
And Speedy know a lot about it.
Yeah, I'm like, wait for him to pick the soap up. I didn't know.
Who dropped the soap? Nigga, we had breakfast.
You always got to throw the soap at the baby. Give me that soap.
I think he was just young and nervous.
No, he was being a gentleman.
He was being a gentleman, yeah.
He was being a gentleman.
Yeah.
If he like you, he might want to take his time with you.
Maybe he thought you was the one.
Yeah.
Well,
so much for that.
You know. well, no. So then it was like 10 years that went by, and then we got back together.
Y'all
and
still in the
then,
shower?
That water bill's a motherfucker.
right.
Yeah. Y'all taking a shower in Niagara
I'll
Falls?
say this much: if I got in the shower with you, trust me.
That's what I thought.
No, I wouldn't. Not
The shower? No,
it's
John?
too much friction.
Huh?
Soap is not a lube, nigga. You can't, there's a lot of friction going on in it.
Right.
There's a lot of friction. You ever had that soap hit that condom like you fucking a sandpaper glove?
They said you're not supposed to put soap on it, right?
Yeah, you put
because it will.
I gotta wear a condom.
Yeah, but if you put soap on it, it's going to deteriorate.
gonna-
Nikki Pam, you're nasty.
I'm just
You just
saying.
told on yourself.
No, Johnny Mac first time in the shower with a woman, she was too tall for him.
Oh, shit. Can't get your leverage.
She bent over, and then he said, "Now scrunch down."
I had a footstool in the shower.
Where'd you put the condom? When you got in the shower, John?
Right.
You put the condom on. I've had sex in the condom before, but you got.
I'm saying.
The water is a motherfucker. The water makes the condom. It's the
Dry,
friction.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
Water
nasty,
makes the
Nikki Pam.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, that ain't.
But you can
I ain't
use,
putting on
but
no
the
fucking
soap
condom in
won't
the
the
water.
you know, I don't know about the condom
no,
water.
no.
Yeah, I don't know about the
I'll
condom.
shower
cool.
water and a fan
cool.
will dry it out.
Hey,
Turn the fan off.
Sometimes you gotta baptize before you.
but
touch
you had
it.
a chlorine condom.
Hearing that fart
Shower
noise.
water and a fan.
That's
nigga.
funny.
You turn that fan on after you get out that
Yeah,
shower.
but I shout out to the dude. He's a gentleman. He you know.
that's him.
Or maybe he wasn't his type.
That night.
Maybe so. Whatever it was, it
But
was
y'all
cool.
worked it out.
Yeah, and then we stopped hanging out or whatever, and then years later, I met him up at a rap party, and we exchanged numbers, and he was real cool because I liked him a lot.
So now y'all
we
fucking
started
in the
hanging
shower.
out.
So
and
he
then
grew on you.
because I wasn't
Like a
dating
boy.
anybody. I
Right.
called him and I told him, I said I just want to cuddle because I'm a woman. I wanted to be with somebody
In the shower?
and we cuddling, and then
Then you have felt the poke.
I realized he wasn't gay. So we've been hanging out ever since.
So he bruised your ego. So that's what it
No,
was.
he didn't.
Yeah, because you fired
Yeah,
him
yeah.
right after the shower.
No, I didn't fire him. I just we
Didn't
was
pay
you
no
felt a
attention.
certain
You
way.
laid
He was
off.
my friend, so I liked him. That's why
Right.
he couldn't give y'all a date because he's my friend.
Okay.
I can hang out, and we.
I don't like your
know.
explanation about none of this. There's something fishy about this.
Right. Something missing.
I didn't learn nothing.
Tell him to call back. We need to get to the bottom of it.
That's that story you try to tell your mom and they go, I don't believe that shit.
Now, I just accidentally had a baby mama. It wasn't.
Call Carol mama. Let me talk to her. She know shit.
Y'all got-
Johnny, before you came in, we
They
were
got
talking
topics.
about your worst whooping that your mom or dad ever gave you.
Oh, my father tied me to a tree and lashed
my
me with
goodness.
with a wet rope.
Oh my god.
Because I told
So
my
a regular
sister-
rope wasn't good enough.
No, he had to wet it first.
Goodness gracious.
He didn't want.
Johnny.
He didn't want. I swear to God, on my mother.
What did you do, Johnny?
Right.
I told my sister. We all light skinned. I told my sister I was gonna whoop her a black butt, and my father heard it.
Oh, you wasn't supposed to
How
disrespect
old
your
is he?
sister.
How old is your father? Oh,
My father's 88. He's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, well, see, that's
Allegedly.
during that time. I got.
But how old were you when you got the whooping?
About a
35?
strong 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you literally tied to the tree.
He literally
With a
tied
wet
me-
rope. Wet
with a
rope.
Wet rope.
He literally tied me to the tree. It was a plum tree, and I don't eat plums to this day. 2 of them plums could have broke it up. 2 of those plums could have broke it up.
You know.
You could have fell off, and my dad
Right.
distracted my father.
Supposed to say a pruning.
Hey, man, that was them down south whoopings. I understand.
And I
that.
actually, because my family's from Texas, my
Yeah.
parents from Texas,
That's-
Lockhart, Texas, and I was in Lockhart when it happened.
That's
Mm.
And I threatened my sister because she wouldn't let me in the house. And I said, "You open this door, I'm gonna whoop your black butt." I didn't say ass,
Yep.
Black butt.
and he heard me.
Hey, come on. What
I
is it?
haven't
Come on
used
inside,
the-
Junior.
I haven't used the word butt since.
Right.
I went straight to ass. I'm gonna whoop your ass. And my father
Wow.
tied
Come
me
on.
up
Uh-huh.
like you saw in Roots, nigga. I'm holding
Goodness
hold the
gracious.
tree
Uh-huh.
with the ropes, and that nigga just gave it to me.
Yeah.
How many hits?
Like long.
I passed
like,
out at 19. Like,
Oh,
God damn.
wow.
Give her us free. Jesus Christ, I got it. I should have said it.
What goodness.
That's called
gracious.
hazing.
I saw it.
Yeah.
It was terrible. That's the worst whooping I ever got.
Goodness
Did I
gracious.
deserve it? Yep. My father.
Well, you fucked up
For
on
saying
your life.
black
But
butt?
let's get into that. My father was a piece of shit from the beginning.
I met your daddy. No, he wasn't.
He's saying black butt. I got one of those type of whoopings because I let somebody call me a black bastard. Now you remember it used to mean something.
Yeah.
That was your
Ain't
mother?
nobody got no daddy.
Your mother called you a black bastard?
Then everybody had a daddy, but then, now everybody bastard. That's my nickname.
Everybody got step
That's
daddy.
on your license plate.
Right.
Can't kill me. I'm already dead.
But I was talking about my father. He was a piece of shit from the beginning, if you want to be honest.
Why do you say that?
I used to sell drugs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 15
So did
years
I.
old,
Okay.
and I live by myself. My father used to come up my house every first with $3,000 and say, double this up for your daddy.
Wow.
But did you?
Yeah, I had to.
Right.
I remember the goddamn rope.
And plums.
This went on for about 11 years, and he never came with more than 3,000, never less than 3,000. It was always 3,000, and he would show up on the first, and about a third, he would come back and get his money in a rubber band, and he'll bounce. And I wouldn't see him again until maybe like the 30th.
Wow.
And he got another 3
He
years.
didn't break you off either?
You didn't get no
That's
commission
what-
money?
He didn't get
Clothes or
no
nothing?
commission?
Nah, I lived by myself when I was
Finder's fee or nothing?
Why'd you live by yourself when you were 15?
Because I couldn't. My mother was a church
Said he
lady.
wasn't
She
shit.
went to Church of God in Christ, and you couldn't sell drugs in her house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he got to sell the drugs.
I gotta sell the drugs. It's like
Right.
coke on the couch. God damn. You gonna make the couch up? You gonna make the couch up, mama?
Wow.
You gonna take the plastic off? Good night. Okay, I'm gonna go with the coke.
So 15, you out.
I'm out. And my father told me, he got me an apartment.
Okay.
He got you an apartment.
Yeah, he got me an apartment. I moved up in there, and I had a IROC Camaro.
Remember those?
All right.
With
And
the
first of all,
T-top?
cocaine was a hell of a. It was very productive.
At least $3,000 worth.
Yeah, it was productive like a motherfucker. And my phone is ringing. Might be my daddy right now. How far does this goddamn broadcast go?
$3,000.
We have,
It ain't my father.
we have another call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling
It's like an episode of Snowfall.
Yeah, that's a good show.
from? It's
Yeah,
great.
show was awesome.
Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, hey. Oh, that's
Oh, yeah, this is me again. Mr. Arm, y'all dropped the phone on me. What happened?
No. We did that on purpose.
We got questions.
Yeah, we got questions. She said you got in the shower with her naked, soaking wet, and you didn't try nothing for how many years?
Oh, that's true.
Both of y'all was in your organic state and you didn't do nothing.
And we want to know why. Why did you do that? What was your...
Why did you not do that?
Because, I don't know. You guys ever, well, I don't know, maybe I have, but...
Way too much setup.
You ever been at that point, it's like, well, if I do something, I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay.
So I was just like...
You scared of losing her?
No, I just respected her as a friend. It's more than just trying to have sex with her back then. Even though I wanted to, hey, don't get me wrong, I really wanted to.
Apparently you didn't.
But,
Right.
But, at that point, I was younger. I had like a whole bunch of girls and all that other kind of shit. Plus, she was very cool, and I didn't really want to disrespect her like that.
But did you have hoes on the side, though?
When did you decide to disrespect?
Did you have hoes on the side?
Yeah.
He said he did.
He said he did? Okay, good. All right. So she was in rotation. It wasn't her day.
Oh,
Say it again?
She was in rotation. It wasn't her day.
Oh, no. We were still friends. Nothing went on.
Or was you just getting over something?
That's what it sounds
All
like.
All right, we're going to drop the call again. Thank you.
Yeah, it's something going on about this bullshit.
still
believe it,
not
Johnny
clear,
Bad.
I don't
but
believe it.
I
Something's
ain't
going
clear.
on.
Somebody lying around.
I think it's her. I think it's her.
You got a videotape with him with an iguana, and he don't.
Right.
Get out.
Something's going on. I don't.
And it's quiet up in this church right now. She quiet.
Yeah, Tandy, I ain't
Talking
never
the
heard her
whole time.
speechless.
Now, John, have you ever been a gentleman and not did it?
No. Never in my life.
You know you
you
can
can
hesitate.
think
You ain't got
about
to
it.
answer that goddamn
Right.
fast. Let's try it again. John, you ever not?
Nope. It's gonna happen.
I
One way
made
or
a
the
mistake and came by Johnny Mike's house where he got a little female on, turn the mics back up. And I get there, and I should have known it's the wrong time.
This is before you were married to your wife.
Yeah. Johnny cracked the door and said, "What to do?" I said, "It's John." And he got his towel and robe on.
Midriff?
Yeah, with some socks. I went, "Oh, okay." I'm
Ain't
gonna
the
come
time,
right.
Speedy.
Right. But it was 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's like I've never disrespected a woman, but I figure as grown people, you know what the fuck.
You
is
know
going
why you
on.
came by.
Right.
You can hang out at the club,
Absolutely.
bitch.
Right.
You come over
I
here,
agree
it's
with you.
time. It's time.
I agree with you.
Ain't no
And
question.
I'm a girl. I'm with him.
Look.
So when you get done watching TV, Johnny, what happened?
The condom has already been on. I got a remote control and the condom at the same time, bitch. I don't know.
So you answer the door?
Yeah, I don't know how she gonna do it, but I'm not. It's like, to me, that's what the club is for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I done got you all jazzed up. I done gave you some alcohol. I done threatened you twice. It's gonna happen.
This nigga Johnny Mac is a closer.
I'm
taking
closing
at all times.
He's a closer.
But I'm looking at his arms. He got a lot of defensive wounds.
You know why? Because I use that. It's called forearm love. I put this forearm on you, bitch. When I put this forearm across your shoulders, it's gonna happen. It ain't rape unless you scratch it. That is the law. Look it up.
I will not.
No DNA, I get away. Look it up.
We have another call.
What'd you just say?
Saw that on NCIS.
What'd you just say?
No DNA, I get away.
So funny.
Saw that on NCIS. Saw that on NCIS. You can learn a lot from a TV show. Hey, I know she looking at me. You had a baby. I'm just serious.
Who was that, Speedy or
I thought a motorcycle was in my headphones. I'm like,
anyway, we got another call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
It's me again. Y'all
God damn, nigga!
Just dropped the call on you, nigga.
You got us on speed down now?
If you'd have had this much effort,
I see why you thought he was gay.
I see why you thought he was gay.
I don't trust no man with that much free time. This nigga called back 7 times.
What's on actually, I'm driving back from Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. You would.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you get reception in Mojave Desert.
What's the weather?
Nah, well, that might be it. I'm on my way back from a convention, so
What kind of convention? A taco convention?
For bicycles.
Yeah, that's the first step of being gay. Yeah. You like to ride. That's the first
we're going to try this shit one more time. I think we dropped the call again.
What a girl that makes
He's persistent. I give him that
Why
one.
you got no seat on?
That motherfucker persistent.
What's his name?
We call him Om.
What's his real name?
She won't give us a real name, John.
We're never going to get that.
No. Uh-oh, he looking at my shoes.
I sure did. That's my
basket
thing.
on the front.
Everybody know me. I like women's shoes.
What?
I ain't gonna say it's a fetish.
That's what you
a
wear?
Fetish. No, I like women's shoes. I can tell a lot from a woman about the shoes she wears.
And I got on army boots today.
I can tell a whole lot.
Like what? What could you tell?
More like Salvation Army boots. I'm just serious. No, I like women's shoes. Because you can, look at Pam, you can let somebody borrow that outfit. Well, hopefully not. But you let somebody borrow that outfit, you know what I'm saying? But you never let nobody borrow your shoes.
That's
I can
true.
say, oh, it's
I
cold.
agree with
Speedy,
you.
let me use his hoodie or whatever. But you'll
That's
never
true.
let me use
Can't
your
put
shoes.
foot in my Jordans. No.
You can't, nigga, I just got a new pair of Jordans. I'm going to wear them to Jordan's house. It's crazy. But when you see a woman's shoes, I can tell if you've been wearing them all the time.
No, you're right.
When you drive with them, you know, you get the
From
little,
that bottom of that
little
heel.
smudge mark on the back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can tell if your favorite pair of black shoes, you get that crease across. I can't stand that. Why do you only have one pair of black shoes, bitch?
So you
You ain't got one dress, one black dress. That's
Exactly.
damn
You should for
That's
every outfit, every dress you have. I'm not trying to brag on myself, but like I got shoes for my outfits.
Mhm.
I got Jordans.
Well,
I'm an Adidas and a Puma guy. I still wear Pumas. Like I got at least 47 pair of Pumas. Now they all may be black, but the bottom line is 47 of them.
John, you got to give some of that away. You can't
hoard that.
You don't want to hoard. You want to give away the blessing.
No, yeah, I give away like if I've been wearing these like Pumas don't last. I don't know who makes them. They don't last.
I'm gonna say Puma.
They don't?
Yeah, they don't last.
They look beautiful and well made, but
Yeah.
they don't like
They look like sturdy.
You got about
I can see
three.
the
You got about
Skechers.
4 wears.
About 4 wears. I was gonna say
right
10.
around 5. It ain't sexy.
Yeah, it ain't sexy.
The suede start going
Yeah.
back.
Where
Like
they
it's
collapse?
got
The suede go the other direction.
The suede look like you've been ironing.
Like-
Well, that's what you iron. And I got a gang of Adidas.
Okay.
I love that's my shit.
Then the Jordans, you gotta have the Jordans because they're more of a high top or whatever. But even in the Jordans, you can't just keep wearing the same pair of Jordans.
Right,
Every time I
right.
wear black, I wear the same black Jordans.
Right.
People gonna look at you.
That's right.
I ain't gonna say this nigga has these
Well,
same.
Johnny Mac,
LA problems.
You're different, Johnny.
It look like
Everybody like you, Johnny.
It look like Jordan is doing a cheerleading split. This motherfucking legs is so funny.
Finger rolling on the ball.
I'm a comedy genius. You sure you want to have no baby by me?
Oh.
Who you
Scott?
It's 2 light skins over
Scott,
Hey, I got private school.
talking to you.
The Lord is blessed. I got private school.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, she was.
Yes, she was.
Give me some topics, Speed. I'm here to.
We got you. We finna get cracking. It is 19. I was born in 61, so
You
that's
was
what
born
we
in
have.
61? What was in 61? What was the song in 61?
I have that.
I know he knows that.
No,
This fool got a music.
Did anybody see Hidden Figures?
Yes.
Yes. I did see that.
How did you feel about that?
It was a great movie.
I thought it was good.
Okay.
I had a problem.
Are you already?
What was your
finna go
problem,
there
though,
already,
John?
John?
I got one. What was yours?
The opening scene, like when she was driving down the freeway and her car broke down.
Okay.
And the singing girl, what's her name?
Janelle Monáe.
Yeah,
Talk smart to you in Virginia. You talk smart to a cop.
Right.
You in Virginia. You talking smart to a white cop in 1961.
Yeah.
It wasn't realistic.
You're right.
And another thing, when you're driving, you know about cars.
Okay.
When you're driving a car, your starter can't go out.
Hey.
The starter's only good for when you start the car.
Hello.
Right.
Once you start your car, the starter and the battery is obsolete. But somehow they was driving down on the freeway, and the starter went out.
So the story itself, you couldn't get to because that shit fucked it up.
It was a good movie.
It's produced by Disney too, though.
It was a
But
good
hold on,
movie.
John. Let me clarify.
That didn't make it great.
That's not what the point I said. So those pieces in the
You
movie,
know he
as
petty.
opposed to this bitch helping
You know he
America get to outer space. Fuck all that.
Yep.
How you get your car started without a starter, and the starters don't start when they start? Because if they start, that ain't a starter.
Exactly. that throw.
You gotta let that go, John.
But small things like that throws me off.
Why?
What's to me?
I got past it.
What makes you a better writer or comedian? It's a small thing.
But they don't get everything. Can't get everything right, John.
If I'm allowed to quote the Bible, Christ said it's the little foxes that destroy the vine. Me and you ain't gonna go rob, steal, and kill. But it's the little things we do. So when you're watching a movie such as that, it's the little small things.
So you in the movie, that scene been gone. You fucked up.
I fucked up.
Can't even watch the rest. And you sitting next to a girl going, how the...
That lets you know I've been on Speedy for 22 years.
Yeah,
exactly what happened. I was like, no.
Okay, mine's a little bit more significant.
Let's go. Come
The
on.
movie was incredible.
Johnny clocked out.
But then in the award show, now, what's my girl from Empire?
Yeah.
Taraji. And she brings out the real person that played in that movie.
I like that.
Okay.
I said, who's a white woman in a wheelchair?
Oh.
I didn't realize until she got a little closer that was the sister.
Yeah.
So, but in the movie, it makes it look like
they're dark.
That she was dark and that she broke back. They didn't know she was black.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Oh, so
you're
you said she
right.
got the
I'm saying
pass.
she got
for
to go all
51.
the way that far during
Because
that
they
time
thought
because
she
they
was-
did not know she was
a
black.
black one.
Right.
Because there were a lot
I
of
see. She said she got a pass.
She got a pass.
Yeah, that's
there were a
significant.
lot of
I'm with
black people at that time who
Mind
were
blown.
mixed
my family on the other side.
and
Yeah.
that could slide in.
That
And
was
nobody
about it.
knew.
She slid all the way in.
My
First
mother-
base.
my mother-
So that fucked with you.
My grandfather.
That fucked with you.
That fuck with me because I'm looking at them saying, I'm waiting. Maybe it's the girl that's pushing the white woman in the wheelchair.
But that don't happen till it's time to get the thing.
It's time to get to the war. But
He
the movie
was stuck.
off the chain.
He was stuck 2 minutes into the movie.
Yep.
He's still watching. Go, how the bitch
Yep.
have a starter
Yep.
in a '57 Chevy
And she
on the
talks about to
highway?
the cop.
He ain't tell you about the part that he was upset she wearing the goddamn same shoes through the
Whole goddamn movie. This nigga's a genius.
Right.
Nigga, you are a genius.
She had a crease.
The whole goddamn movie.
She had a
She
crease.
didn't wear the same shoes. John.
She did. It was,
Did she?
And then I hate the dude.
You're the worst.
I hate the dude. I don't know his name, Muhammad, whatever his last name is, who won
Ali?
for he won for the gay movie, Moonlight.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What about it?
Yeah, I hate his mouth.
Huh?
Like a
Yeah.
parrot mouth. He got,
Yeah.
like he trying to hide a missing tooth.
So this, just so y'all understand, how long we been on Twitter, John?
22 years.
22.
And I've
So,
hated all
22 years. I've never liked John. He just-
not at all.
I can't shake him. It's too late in life to get new friends.
Right.
I had to break in the
You don't
whole.
want to start over going crazy.
I'm like an STD speed. I just keep showing up on you. Shout out to Usher. I didn't give it to him. I did not give it to him.
But so
You should've took
just
some
one of the
Cialis.
quirks that John had. If we rode together to go to Vegas.
No, I
John
drove to
drove.
Vegas.
Oh, yeah, you guys called me.
And
Can I tell you
I
what happened?
tried to call you.
Yeah.
So I
And
get
then
on the
why
phone
were you
with
whispering?
Pam.
Yeah, why were you whispering?
Because John was like, "Really, nigga?" I said,
I can't stand that.
"I can't
What-
talk."
what
no,
was
you
the
can't.
issue?
Because he
I'm
said he can't hear the whole conversation.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
First of all, let's talk about it.
Yes.
You know, I'm a certified genius. We get into that later. Top class in my GED.
Yeah, no doubt.
In the top 3.
Ain't no doubt.
When you ride, like I'm driving Speedy ride, this is called riding shotgun, and that originated from way back in the day in the stagecoach days when the people ride shotgun because the Indians and shit would jump out on you, and you had to ride
Native
with them
Americans,
shotguns.
John.
Cleveland Indians, Seminoles, whatever the fuck you want to call them. So the
Navajos.
term shotgun, Navajos, I have few of those. So the term shotgun comes from when you ride in the stagecoach.
got the shotgun.
You got the shotgun looking out, watching.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Because you don't watch Jeopardy. Looking out.
I do not.
This motherfucker's in a full-fledged conversation with somebody meaningless.
Oh, wow.
And so John's like, I don't like it because I don't hear the whole
This is all
conversation.
you hear, Ron G. 7:30. Chicken wing. Backseat. I text you back. Like, what the fuck is going on? At least put me on speaker so I might want to join in. And Speedy's always got somebody on the phone that I don't know.
It's my phone, John.
Not in my car, it's not. It's just we talking about driving.
Can I just say this about you,
This
Johnny?
nigga slept the whole
On the way
ride.
back.
Did he snore?
Did he snore?
No.
I thought I had a grizzly bear. I'm about to pull out my gun.
Humanity?
I was. Speedy slept so hard.
John,
and so
you woke
long.
me up at 6 in the morning, bro.
I didn't wake you up.
He forgot his CPAP.
Blue. I stopped.
What?
I stopped and got me some Gatorade. Got out the car, left the music playing.
Slammed the door.
Slammed the door. Went in and got the Gatorade, complained because it wasn't cold.
Cold.
That I should get a free cup of ice with this.
Yeah.
No. You pay for cold Gatorade. And the lady was like,
This nigga so petty.
she was like,
You don't understand, bro.
This lady looked at me like, boy, if you don't got. So I'm going to go over to your machine and I'm going to fill the rest of this up with ice because it's not cold. She's like, well, fuck it. Go. If you just make you feel better, it does make me feel better. And then I got
feel
back in the
amazing.
car, started the car, and drove the rest of the way. He was still asleep.
No, we on tour. This how petty John.
But am I right about the sleeping?
You right. So we on tour. Johnny Mac come back downstairs from the room. I said, everybody getting the key. What's wrong, John? Nigga, it's a big back TV in my room. I'm not staying here.
I heard about this story.
I said, John, you got no.
How long ago was this?
No, this when everybody getting
What
flat
like what hotel was it? You remember what
2010?
hotel?
It was a good. It was
2010,
A,
2011.
they hadn't got to that floor, is what the guy said. We working
Oh,
on.
working
Johnny
on-
said, "I'm
He
not
had a
staying
flat
here."
screen.
Yeah.
Same floor?
No.
No, that was a different.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I am not paying for the big back TV. And the guy was like, Speedy came down. He's like, are you serious? I'm dead serious. I can't stay in there.
he had all his bags. He had broke down to his skivvies when he learned that the TV was a big bag. He got they robe on. He got they robe on the back. I'm not going up. Give me another room.
Give me another room. I can't
said,
do it.
Speed, what's wrong? I said, Johnny Mac said they got a big band. What the fuck is wrong with Johnny Mac?
Let me tell you this. I can't get ice without thinking about you at my refrigerator. Do you remember us having a conversation
Did
about
you have a robe on when you thought about it?
No, what I'm saying is, because he was saying he's right. Like, I like my ice, not the hard, what's the bigger pieces?
This nigga's on the phone.
And then you were saying
How'd you do
that
it quick
if
enough?
somebody switch it and then you come back,
Selfish.
yes. And my boyfriend does
What
that.
is selfish?
Okay, explain it, Johnny.
You like
do it better.
crunchy?
But you
No,
got,
I don't like
the
crunchy.
refrigerator used to have a crush, the
Crush?
cubes and the crush.
crush,
ice.
yeah.
This girl had, cause I got the cubes. She switched it to the crush
Me
and then
too.
switched it back.
Fucked you up.
Fucked me up now too.
She had to leave. And she came down for the weekend. Like, nope, get your bag. It's over.
Because she
Because
changed.
you don't think about me. All you thinking about is yourself.
Yeah.
So all you
Funny.
care about is yourself. That's like fuck
That's like
it.
the toilet seat,
So
right?
when she
That's like
come,
the
I gotta
toilet seat,
stop.
right? It's like a toilet seat
But
argument, right?
I'm gonna leave the toilet seat up at all times.
So you
Right,
go
right,
to get
right.
your ice and Crush Ike come out.
I got
I'm mad
I got to
'cause
slush it.
Yeah, I'm with him on that. Because now, every time we talk about it, I think about it every time I go.
I thought it was me. I'm doing this nigga.
I'm out.
That ain't even. That's the first chapter.
Petty,
I can tell he petty.
Johnny Mac
Hey, look.
gets pulled over in somebody else's car. He asked, and Johnny told everything because he said, Johnny said, "Oh, you motherfuckers ain't finna have fun during the summer while I'm locked up." No, I'm gonna
We
tell
get
them
pulled
all.
over.
You
We in the limo. We get pulled over, and everybody who ain't got no cases is talking shit. Fuck the police and fuck that. No. Fuck you. 'Cause you're not gonna fuck up my summer. Because I know. Because my
This
life
nigga's
was
clear.
My life wasn't right at the time, Ron. I was
Yeah.
running from a gun case. We get into
Right,
that later.
right.
So I know if when they come and ask my name, I got to get up out of there.
Yeah.
I know how to lace my shoes up, Yeah. Gave Speedy my cell phone. Said I'm gonna call you when I finish because I got to do at least 100-yard dash.
Hold
And
my cup of Gatorade.
They talking a gang of shit. Like, fuck the police, nigga. They don't fuck because I'm black. No, fuck you. Because when they ask my name, I'm out.
Right.
You know, and they only gave the ticket to the limo driver, and everybody in the back. I'm like, no. You're not going to fuck up my summer. Because I know how hot the summers was back in the days. It's like 98. These niggas having orgies for no reason. Not Speedy. Speedy was a saint. Bernard.
She know who she married.
Make everything worse.
We also talking about 2010, right?
Nah, this is
don't put a date on it. Goddamn.
You right. It was 2009.
Okay.
I'm not really that petty. I just like, but it helps me, Ron G. Speedy helps me for my writing.
Yeah.
My writing, it has to be, and I sent you the script. It has to be perfect. I can't miss a joke. What angers me when I watch TV shows and it's not funny, you know, and knowing how they produce TV shows, you had a whole week, nigga, to get this joke together. You working 14, 16 hours a day, and this the best joke you can do.
So what shows do you like, John?
Yeah, I was. What about Marlon, the new one? Have you watched it? I haven't seen it.
I got a mean joke. You want, I'm gonna tell it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, tell it.
I said Marlon is a magician. He made all the jokes disappear. Boom!
Oh!
Give it to me, what you say? Give it to me, what you say? Give it to me. Give it to me. It's a great show. It's a good show. It's a good show. It's a good show. It's gonna come back. It did great numbers. I like the show. It's a good show. I like they got a new show. I like The Deuce.
The what?
The Deuce.
The Deuce.
On HBO.
It's off chain.
It is.
The Deuce? Oh, they just yes. You seen? I haven't seen the first one. It's killing.
Snowflake was killing.
Yeah, Snowflake's good.
Snowfall.
Very
Snowfall.
Beast. You gotta see season 2.
I was thinking something about it.
You gotta see season 2.
Yeah,
it's based on how season 1 was. You want to find out what's gonna happen.
I tried to get a job over there too. We talk about that later. So I like. Is it Snowfall?
No, you should have been a creative consultant.
That shit is amazing.
That's right. That's what I'm saying about being black and being authentic. Because they writing shows, and if you ain't got nobody who live that life, it's really hard. Because I
don't know how they do it.
I just found out they paid a guy like $1 million to be a consultant on like ER. To make sure they're using the right terminology. And stuff
you
like
need that. Because if you don't, when, it's like when you writing a show, when you're on the show, you have to be, what's the word I'm looking for?
Authentic.
Yeah, you have to be that.
Spell it.
Huh?
Technically sound.
REAL.
Real.
But it's an easy thing to do. To me, it's hard not to be real or not to be good. It's easy to be good. You hire, what I liked about Bill Gates, I've never read about him, but Bill Gates first started doing his thing. He didn't know everything, so he hired the people that knew everything.
Right.
Yeah, he's supposed to.
Maybe I don't know how, I don't know how to edit, but you hired a motherfucker that do know how to edit.
You don't get in there and try to splice and cut. Now, to answer your question about what was the number one song, one of the number one songs in 1961,
okay, here we go.
Shop Around by the Miracles.
And I didn't ask that. I said your.
My number one song?
And
I was a baby.
He was born.
He was a baby, so
Who's your coming out song?
Bobby Blue
Your
Lane.
transition song.
Why? I can't stand Rihanna.
Ray Charles, Hit the Road Jack.
I don't know how Rihanna has a
she can sing, Johnny.
I've heard
I don't
better
know what
singing.
she sing.
I've heard better singing at the
she's a
first
good
48.
artist.
She's a full package. Let's put
Yeah,
it
What
she's the
package?
whole package.
The look, the
She like a very
ambiance,
sexy
attitude.
dolphin. She like a very talented dolphin.
Oh.
She's not attractive.
Very talented
And
dolphin.
people love dolphins.
You can't say she's cute.
Love dolphins.
But
So
dolphins
what's the
do
funny
eat
part
fish.
about all this?
Have you ever touched a dolphin?
The stuff you were saying
know
before,
what? I got a story about that.
Don't even fit
and now
this
you
shit.
blushing. Nigga, this nigga said she listened to trap music, and now he blushing. Over Johnny Mac.
You listen to trap music?
No. This is a little
Joke about the Mexican girl getting
kid
stuck
guy.
under the rubble and what she was doing, listening to trap music.
That's funny.
That's what I do,
Hilarious,
Johnny
right?
Mac. I slide
Wrong
him in.
and
That's
hilarious.
funny.
And then
Who
you
said
show
that?
up,
Come on, man.
That was funny.
and now he doing this. Because you talking.
But you know what makes me angry? Everybody look at me like I'm the bad guy.
You are.
You shouldn't have said that. He just said motherfuckers is stuck under the rubble listening to trap music.
It's
In
brilliant.
Mexico? Is that what you
His favorite R&B group was Escape. You Too far?
Yeah, too soon.
Too far and too soon.
Did they survive?
Yeah.
Everybody live.
Hey, when you live, I can tell jokes.
Yeah, that's true.
Why your voice so high?
Hey, I didn't send a dime to Houston.
Why not?
For what?
You supposed to send money to
You had a pool party and didn't call me? And now you want me to donate? It would never happen. Sam Houston had a pool party.
Oh, that's so wrong.
It's true.
Come on, man. People are doing bad, dog. John.
You gotta understand.
That's
Johnny
me. You
Mac be
know you
arguing
had
with
jokes
himself.
to
How
stop.
much did you
Hey,
send?
hey, huh?
You should have sent a swim
I
team
said
down
20.
to that motherfucker. A what?
But
A swim team. That's what
Johnny Mac, ask me what the
Ain't nobody got a canoe in this whole goddamn city.
John.
Blue.
John.
Hey, I don't like the way you're looking at me, Speedy.
Ask me
You
what,
said a canoe.
what was their number one song in Houston?
What was it?
Underwater Boogie Baby.
Oh, wow.
Who's the mayor?
I don't know who.
Greg Louganis.
Who's the mayor, Greg?
Hey, man, hey. When it's a tragedy, when it's God's work, you can't sue God. You gotta have fun. I watch Unsung.
Okay.
Yes.
Which one?
All of them.
Switch was my favorite so far.
I love when they go bad.
Ooh.
Why, John?
I want
Switch
them
was
to
off
die
screen.
while they
I
interviewing
guess
this
it's
thing.
God.
I want them to literally die. Show Bobby in the last 2 days. I need to see
You
it.
wanted to see that?
I need to. I ain't saying I wish bad things on people, but I love it when it goes bad.
I mean, it wouldn't be unsung if it didn't, really.
I want it to go bad. I want this.
What if somebody said that about you, John?
It's already gone bad. I'm here with you, Speedy.
This nigga selling
You
COVID
ain't seen
15.
it good.
I started out bad. Nobody helped me.
Yeah.
It makes you stronger. I want it to go bad in the middle of the fuck. My favorite one was High Five.
Oh my
man.
God. And it's still going on.
And they literally,
Oh,
they
sorry,
were
sorry.
interviewing the dude
And he went home and stabbed his wife.
Where's
I
the-
love him.
and then turned himself in.
Well, 24 stab wounds. I got,
And-
might leave a little DNA
And
on
now he's trying to say he's crazy.
Yeah, he turned
Yeah, he's
himself in
Jesus.
while they were still doing that.
Oh, the unsung?
Yeah, while
Love
they were
it.
still putting it together.
Love
that
it.
happened during that.
They was interviewing him. When
Yeah.
they went to commercial break, he goes home and stabs his wife 24 times.
Oh, no.
He says, "Hold my
I
coffee."
didn't see that one.
I love it.
That text.
I want it. I mean, see, here's the thing. If it's going bad, Eddie Kendricks and Jimi Hendrix and all you niggas, when it's going bad, let it go all the way bad.
Take the wheels off.
Yeah.
Take the wheels off. Crash and burn while they're interviewing you. I need it to go bad. I love it. Tony Thompson, he started sniffing Freon. I love it.
Freon.
I
From
almost
the
started
air conditioning.
I started
From the air conditioning.
because he was a genius. I could sell
From
Freon.
the air conditioning.
I loved it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
he was.
I don't want it to go bad on you, but when it's going bad, let it go all the way bad. When you get on the cocaine, you get on the crack and the heroin, let it go all the way bad. Let it go bad on you, nigga.
No.
What happened with
this nigga like, I need the material.
Wait. He can't learn nothing until it go bad.
Until
See
it go
what I'm
burn.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's it.
Oh,
What type of
that
drugs
makes
was he
sense.
doing? How often did he do the drugs?
Yeah, don't try to
And where did he buy the drugs from?
Yeah.
Johnny Mac.
Johnny Mac, what?
That's
Johnny
a good name. You should never buy a drug from a nigga named Scooter. Johnny Mac is legitimate. You can, he might have some good shit, but Scooter, no.
Tangy, what were you gonna say?
What stopped? What made you stop selling drugs?
Police.
Well, no, the
Prison?
Y'all want to hear the truth?
Yes.
No, a lot of us, man.
Yes.
And that's Maxwell said, believe me when I tell you lies. This is really what happened. I had about 7-8 ounces in the trunk.
How old were you?
Now I'm grown. I feel like, I don't know. It's like
13.
this happened like 94.
Okay.
So I had like 7-8 ounces in the trunk. I had a backpack full of guns.
Nigga, this is Snowfall.
Because sometimes,
Right, it is.
Speedy noticed, sometimes the gun don't work. I'm buying them illegal. Sometimes they jam.
Right. You know that's
I
me.
don't even know what to do now. Look, look like the dead on Good Time.
That sound like dry
I should have told that part.
Right,
Speedy. I should have told that part.
I was just
This is
thinking,
Shaq
like,
and
for
Kobe. But and I was just driving down the
Kobe.
street. I'm dead serious. I swear to God. And I'm pulling into Popeyes, and I just heard this voice that said, "Johnny Mac, it's over. Give it up." And then I debated like, maybe he's talking about the chicken. I don't know what's going on. So I go in there, get my 2-piece with the jalapeno, and I come out, and the voice just said, "Give it up. It's over." So I believe it was God. So I take my drugs and my guns to my brother.
Oh my Lord.
He said, "I'm gonna hold this for you till you come back." He got busted with all that.
Did he really?
Thank God I listened to the word of God. True story.
Did he really?
Yeah, swear to God.
Did he snitch on you?
Nigga, are you
I
doing the
didn't-
unsung music right now?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
This nigga doing the unsung background music.
Here's the bad thing. When he got
Like
busted,
Denzel.
and Speedy know my brother. I ain't gonna say
Go
his
on.
name. When he got busted with all that, I didn't even give him no money to bail out.
No.
I'm gonna tell you something though.
I didn't put nothing on
Really?
Johnny Mac. I'm
I
gonna
didn't
be.
put down on his
How long did he have to go?
He had a while.
He missed all the 90s.
Yeah, he just got out last week. Look at
Who says
we
that?
went in, we wear cross
Nigga
colors.
missed the 90s,
The
nigga?
nigga came out wearing G-Stars. That's
So-
how long it been.
He didn't know what a pager was.
I think every single person,
He never had a
you hear a voice. Sometimes you've run over that voice for so long,
did.
it's very low, but you always hear a voice.
Yep.
You always hear it when you're doing fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You'll
Absolutely.
hear
You
a
do.
voice that goes, and you go, nigga, I'm going to do this one more sale. And then it go bad.
Then it go bad.
Mine did.
You have to listen to that voice.
true.
That's
Even
what
though
happened
you've run
when
it
we
over.
left Morris Media, right? You heard a voice and said, I'm supposed to get my own. Is that what happened?
Wow.
Did
She
the
said, why
voice
did you-
say?
She said, why'd you leave Ford?
You've been hearing that voice
Was
a
it
long
was it
time.
the spirit? The spirit that came to you
On
and
your birthday.
said, Speedy, it's time.
On
and
your
you
birthday.
On
listened?
my
That's
birthday,
it.
nigga.
And you
As
didn't
opposed
call
to
the
yesterday.
department.
Could have
Yeah.
did this shit yesterday.
Yeah, off air.
Speedy on every day?
Uh-huh.
5 days a week.
It's too much.
That's what I said.
We want the wheels to come off.
Cut off his mic.
But I think and people
you'd be
listening to
funny,
the show.
You think you'd be funny every day?
I've been doing it so far.
How many days? How many days have been?
But
Since the
third
6th.
week?
Since the 6th. But let me finish, John. Because you heard the voice.
Yep.
And it was clear.
Yeah.
Absolutely clear.
Yep.
So that was the
Gotta
first time
listen.
you
I
heard
heard the
it.
voice when I was doing my
Well,
third.
that was the first time you heard it.
Yep.
Because sometimes you suppress that, and it's your mom. They're all telling you,
Yeah.
boy, you know my cousin does porn. So
Your cousin does
the
porn?
director.
he's
Yeah.
a director.
Cares
So
he said
I,
But his
too.
porn
I made
always
the,
be a little bit off. You ever watch his porn? It's always a little weird.
so
What we missing?
my mother
It
said,
ain't a full.
and my mom,
Like,
and
she
you
got
know, moms,
hepatitis A. I don't know.
Hilarious.
It's real weird.
moms have a
Hepatitis
I be
certain.
coughing during the porn. Like, this ain't a good time to cough, bitch.
Why her eyes yellow? I don't know what's going on.
Jaundice.
She got jaundice.
It's something about your mother.
Yep.
They have a totally different vibe on their kids, and so my cousin called me. Hey man, we doing this little party. Come through. All right, cool. My mother called me right now and said, "Well, I don't know what you about to do. Lord told me to call you."
Yeah, you
Say,
gotta
stay home.
listen
That happened
to
to
that.
me too.
She said, "Stay home." I went.
Why you make your mother sound that dumb? I'm quite
Oh.
sure that's not her voice.
That's generic dumb mama
Don't
voice.
do
Just
that
let
to
him
your
have
mama.
that. Yeah, default
Give your
dumb
mother
mama
a regular
voice.
voice.
Have you met my mother?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
So when she said it, I went, okay. Then I didn't go.
Right.
My cousin called. He called me, and I'm like, because this, you can't just run over everything. You can't every
You
time
didn't go
somebody.
because you couldn't get a Thunderbird. She had a 79 Thunderbird. You always use.
But everybody, you hear it. I'm pretty sure you heard
Absolutely.
when you buy.
Mine come with women.
Oh really?
You gotta be giving me a voice like, don't do that. I'm
Don't
like,
hit
all
it.
right. Then later on, I'm like, oh, thank God. All right.
Oh, you
Appreciate it.
listen.
Absolutely.
Everybody listens. man.
Gotta
Absolutely.
listen.
No, everybody don't listen.
Everybody don't listen.
Because men, they say
For
men
me, I
don't
listen.
have that
Well, you gonna
inner
listen.
voice like
Christ said there's always a halting spirit before a fall. So before it ever happens to you, I don't know if you're going to get busted.
If you play it back,
Go back.
It's a halting spirit. Something
press
tells
play.
you not to do it, to stop. Don't go there, Johnny,
true.
man. Don't do it.
Yep. God was talking to him. God
Gotta
said,
listen.
Hey,
The voice will tell you good stuff too, you know.
no, I know that.
hey,
but when you're in the
if I
midst,
wasn't working for this dude right now, I swear to God, it'd go bad on him. I got at least 77 jokes.
oh, for
jeez.
What's today?
Thursday, 21st.
I'm coming back October 21st. Yeah. I'm going to lay them all on you, Speedy.
Please do.
I'm going to lay them all on you.
And if you,
But
if you don't
Tangi-
hear the voice,
Go ahead.
then you get it in a dream.
You could
And
get
if
it.
it's
Yeah.
somebody that you
That's so
respect,
Yeah.
that's not, that might not be in your life at the moment, but it's somebody you respect, and you be like, wait.
And I hate to agree with Johnny Mac. But
Always.
God has, especially if you're that's been your life. You go to church. You've been going to church all your life. God will find a way to touch you on the shoulder.
Yep.
And
That's so true, Speedy.
Yeah, and sometimes you just
Happened to me.
run past it. But if you're able to have a chance to look back, you can
Right.
go back to that moment that you got touched and go,
Yep.
I knew it.
Or he'll send somebody to give you confirmation too.
Or when you
Like
get
somebody-
locked up, you know, back
you got
in the
time
day,
to think then.
when back in the day, it's give you
Gotta
23.
be clear.
Speedy know that they give you 23 and 1. You in this cell for 23 hours, only get out 1 hour. You know how many thoughts go in your mind in 23 hours? How you
Yep.
could have got away, how you should have did,
what you
Yeah.
shouldn't have did.
Who you need to blame.
Because I was never like,
Who can I tell on?
Yeah.
I mean, I love
Johnny
my,
Mac, tell him.
Yeah.
I love my mother. My mother was a great person.
same?
My mother was the same. My mother never wore pants. She never wore makeup.
My
She
mother
never had
too.
a drink.
Yeah.
Her idea is
Pentecostal,
coaching.
that's right.
Coaching Church of God in Christ. Yeah,
You
of course.
lived in the
Where you
house of
from,
the
Johnny?
same
And I,
saints.
even though I was doing whatever I had to do, and even when I moved out, I had to go to church with Mama on Sunday.
Her prayers saved you.
And I would go to church, and Speedy knows this. I would go to church, I would drive with my mama. That's how bad I was. I have cocaine in the back and a gun. And I would get out. I would get out, let Mama walk in, I would pray. I said, Lord, if you save me, I don't need this. But if you don't save me, I'm going to sell this.
Hold that thought. Give you information, because Ron got to go after this break. So before you go, give me information. How to see what you got
pay
coming
a
up.
cell phone bill.
Right. Every Sunday I'm at the Laugh Factory Hollywood,
Sorry to hear
Chocolate
that.
Sundays comedy show. Please follow me, Comedian Runge, Comedian RONG. I got a lot of great stuff going on in my life and my career. Just shot an episode of Shut Eye on Hulu, TV show for Disney. Won an Emmy and got some great stuff happening. So yeah,
You
check
won
it
an
out.
you won an Emmy?
Yes, I did.
It's right there.
You won an Emmy.
It's right there. They didn't give an actual Emmy, so
That's
that's
an any. Like anybody could have had. Table dressing.
It is a rollout, so we take a quick break.
But Ron
Thank
G
you, Ron
is
G,
a good actor.
for
I
hanging
feel
out,
that.
brother. Yeah, and you are great on
Insecure.
Thank you, bro.
Insecure, so we're going to keep watching that and watching everything
I'm
you
not.
do. Anytime you want to come back,
You don't like
Absolutely.
you
Thank you,
here,
bro.
my brother. We'll take a quick break, come right back. 1961, bitches.
Bitches.
Insecure give me doubts.
Man. Thank you.
Take it out. It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy, Speed Doggy Dog. The number to call into is 747-888-3082. And do what, Tangie?
Subscribe,
Turn me up.
please. SUBSCRIBE.
Yes. What do they do? Push the button?
Yes, where you're watching the video, right up underneath there, there's this little button. You just touch it, and it costs you nothing, and it would be a great birthday present for Speedy. Thank
Is
you.
that too much energy for you?
I see why dude didn't want to date you.
She too positive.
I get it. Good call.
It is your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. My birthday in the building we got.
Your girl, Nikki Pam.
In the building we got.
Tangie Ambrose, heaven high.
In the building. Don't know I stayed, but in the building
Johnny
we got.
motherfucking Mac.
How about them Raiders?
Man, our Raiders look great.
Yeah, they look great. My Seahawks.
I'm buying cleats next week.
That's the last another piece.
No, I got.
If they win, they got to win.
Well,
though,
Johnny
right?
has a full mannequin.
Yeah,
I know
at
he
the house.
does. He
I
told
gotta
me.
get the pads to go in my pants. The thigh pads, and then I gotta get a neck brace.
Where you gonna get a neck brace though, Johnny?
What number? Whose jersey did you get? What number?
Khalil Mack.
I can't wear another dude's jersey. I just can't.
Well, Speedy, here's the thing, Speedy. You're not a Raider fan.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
And on
I go to the Raider games.
They don't like you. But the thing, the Raiders play the Cowboys
When?
in Oakland.
When?
I don't know the exact date,
I'm
but
there.
I'm there. I'm gonna start a fight.
Y'all should drive up together. That shit would be
John,
nuts.
you flying?
I'm a fly.
If you drive, let me know. I'll go.
Speedy, you sleep all the time.
You gonna fall?
You shouldn't leave that fucking early in the morning, John. That's way too.
I got a question, man.
I got a question too. Where did you get that Jesse Owens sweatsuit? Just throwing it out there. No disrespect.
No, go ahead.
Check it out. So you've been playing with Speedy for 20 years, right?
Uh-oh.
I got a question.
Uh-oh, basketball.
Yes. Have you ever seen Speedy dunk?
Donuts? Hey, I'm gonna get into Speedy. Speedy game is cool, but Speedy got dimes. Speedy throw you assist. Speedy don't play no D. But Speedy get a gang of rebounds, and Speedy can throw you a gang of assists.
That's what whoever said that. Who said
That's
that?
what they said. That's
Who
what
said
everybody's
that?
saying. But see, I don't want to
Was
go
it
there
Teeter?
because he told me he dunked at 14.
Yeah,
I ain't
14 years
No
old.
one ever said they seen him dunk.
No, I don't believe that.
That's what
Really,
I said.
John?
Thank you,
Really?
Speedy.
You're not that athletic, Speedy.
He act like he Magic Johnson. Up
Speedy got a cauliflower ankle. Speedy, but I ain't gonna front on Speedy because it's his birthday. It was like we had a 4-man team. They used to play all kind of tournaments and shit.
man.
Me,
How much
Speedy,
fun was that, John?
Dave Brown, and Fox.
Yeah. At the house.
So we just like all comedians except for Dave Brown. We just like we just like regular dudes. And Fox would have tournaments, and it'd be like Shaq and what's the dude name? Derek Fisher, Kevin
wow.
Garnett. It'd be like real people playing ball. We always win.
So
the four. Let me just like the four of y'all against Shaq.
well, I mean, no,
But Shaq
it wouldn't
can
be
play
Shaq.
hard.
He what happened was
He be coaching.
Yeah, he'll have a team out there. So what it is?
But other NBA players?
It was $5. It was $25 a person put in the team. So you put the money in a jar.
It's about 25
the
teams.
jar filled
Oh,
up.
wow.
And then we working our way down. Now, that's Fox's backyard. He like, nigga, we not losing these games.
Right.
And so I think the game was up to 11.
11.
And we balling. But we don't, but it'd be 1 or 2 ringers on the team.
So it's a tournament.
Yeah, we had a tournament.
Okay.
Man.
It was like every 4th of July or something like that?
Yeah, and you see it melt down. Next thing you know, we in the finals. And Brooklyn, did you get in touch with Brooklyn? Because you had heart surgery. Remember Brooklyn?
Yeah, I heard he had heart surgery.
Yeah, so make sure you reach out to him. So we playing against his team. And my son, Nick, he on the team with Nick. So, nigga, we going down there.
Speedy cheated against his own son.
That's wrong.
Did you, Speedy?
Brooklyn looked at me and said, really, you gonna do this to your son? Nigga, you see that pop?
You see that pop?
I said, nigga, I'm counting the money. You know I'm peeling off.
Right.
His son didn't even have a ball. Speedy called traveling. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm counting the money like this. 100, 200. 100, 200.
It'd be like 4,000-5,000 though.
Oh.
Yeah, it was so much fun, Pam. And then the women be watching, and they was like, "Go Speedy!"
No one ever said "Go Speedy." No one ever said
in his
that.
mind. In his mind,
But we used to ball, so I get Speedy that the nigga left.
Yeah, that's all you wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Now it is
the nigga with the Jesse Owens collection.
We have a new segment we're adding to this, which is "Where Are They Now?"
Oh, Jesse Owens. That's what it is.
Yeah, we got the same. Hold on, we got the same music for everything. Where are they now? With our own Nikki Pam.
You stupid.
Where are they now, Pam?
Okay, the first artist is the Jets. You guys remember the Jets?
Yes.
They were because Ron C played them. You remember the Jets?
Play the song.
What was? Oh,
Okay,
I remember the Jets.
Cost too much money, please.
Hum it.
I forgot.
I want you know, cause I know you found out I got a crush on you.
Got it.
Okay, so yeah, they were based in Minneapolis, and I was in the studio with them a couple times. But anyway,
All right.
They had.
And they told you the Jet. That's how they got the name.
Hey, come on in.
In the building.
Looking like I can't believe I drove
All
this
fully
far.
made up.
I won't be back.
Come on right here.
The one.
I know he was here.
The one, the only. Miss Kim Whitley is in the building.
I was lying. This
Yes.
Let's make a
Wait till I
little
tell you my Kim Whitley story. How she extorted me. She extorted me, Speedy.
Yes.
Make sure that mic is turned all the
We
way up.
gotta get some better sound effects.
No, that's what we got right now.
What's that in
Would you like
Turn
a
the mic
drink?
up.
Would you like a drink?
That's the sound effect they give.
Whatever you want.
So
We got a full bar.
Do y'all cuss?
Yeah,
And we do whatever we want.
I
Nigga,
don't.
do what you want to do.
Not me though.
I don't care.
Not Ted.
You know I don't
Hi,
cuss.
girl. That's my good friend over there. I didn't even acknowledge her. Happy birthday.
I don't
Speedy.
curse anymore. I found the Lord.
Yo.
I turned my life over to Christ.
So wait a minute.
He gave it back though.
So you know we had Keith Jefferson on the show.
Oh, he's so in love with her still. I texted.
And I told it. We told it off.
He had a big dick.
He did.
But it didn't work.
How would you know?
We had a few reindeer games. But
Yeah, we did. Right, yeah.
I'll be back here. This is kind of fun.
that nigga penis is terrible.
So older people can see us too?
Yes.
Yes.
We are on.
I should have put on a better bra. Hold on, let me tighten this up.
No, when you just rip it down the
They
middle.
got grandma titties right now, but you got to pull them
I'm
up.
with you though. Trust.
Yeah,
me.
adjustment.
Watch this. I'm going to show you how this goes. Right now, look, grandma titties. A little slope, then a little around the waist, right? Watch me turn into 30 years old.
You gonna turn them into auntie titties.
Auntie titties. Now, watch this. Bam! Wait, hold up. Bam! See that titty?
Wow.
Hold on. One more.
Right now, it look like you coming first and third in a wet t-shirt.
Watch this.
Fucking
Hold on. Let me get
genius.
these titties. Watch this. Then you got a waistline. Oh, that was.
Oh, shit.
Now I'm in there. Oh, Lord Jesus. That Keith calling me?
I was like, why do I hear good time?
We have a good time and
You got
ringtone.
good time?
Zone.
Hilarious.
Those are some great looking breasts. I ain't gonna. Is that sexist for me to say that?
No,
It's okay.
Wait, put me
No.
back on.
we've been knowing each other for years, so it don't matter.
Could you plug this thing back in? I done lost
That's
it.
what she
I'm
said.
there. I got it.
You cool?
All right, let me turn this down.
What is it
It's so
connected
ghetto.
to your phone?
Don't worry about what I got.
It's a battery.
It's an ankle bracelet for my phone.
Ah, that's funny.
All right.
What's up, Kim Whitley?
Look at this. Hey, little boy. Don't give me this little Bill Cosby drink. What is it?
I'm about to let you know he got something. He ain't been tested yet.
HPV.
Kim, you know that's my son. Right?
That big egg.
Yes.
Can you give me my number back? I didn't know you were Speedy, son. I apologize. Fill it on your ball.
You still do young
Mama
Joe?
here?
You
Is
don't
Mama
do
here?
no.
Don't you got a show now? Ain't you on the show? I thought
I am on the
Always
show.
got a show.
I try
Bunch
to
of
praise the
shows.
Lord after I done cussed. A show called Young and Hungry is on ABC Family, which is now freeform. We're in our 6th season. If and when we come back, we'll go back to the studio. We usually start every December.
Right.
They pushed us to like March, April if we come back. Because, we toward the end.
All right.
7 seasons. They
Yeah, y'all done jumped the shark a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they done made all. What happens is it's not. It's like you run out of good ideas in a network, whatever. They made all the money they're gonna make off of you. So they try to get in new shows. No matter how good or bad your show is doing, it's time for new money.
Yeah.
Because your show eventually will decline.
So Kim, I'm glad it's my birthday. Thank you for coming. We were right in the middle of Where Are They Now, which we were talking about. You remember the group?
The Jets.
The Jets. They were all Samoan, right?
Yeah, they were all.
Yes.
Or
Never
something.
heard of
It's about
Hawaiian or something.
like 17 of them.
Yeah, 17 children.
And they were all in the group?
Yeah, you don't know.
Everybody had something to play.
Oh, everybody, okay.
There was 17 of them.
I got a crush on you. They
Same
from
mama and
Minneapolis.
daddy.
Yes.
I don't. They lying.
Yep.
They are lying.
They lying.
That's what they
That's
said.
that 19,
Now, where are they
20
now?
stuff.
Well, basically, they're doing some gospel
Working
music.
at a sperm clinic. That's what they Fuck. 17 kids.
Look at Johnny Mac.
And they went. They had
I
filed
love Kim
bankruptcy in the 90s.
You know, she's the first.
I'm trying to
She's
do
like
it.
one of the first people that I ever met.
In
Back
Hollywood?
in the day, I've been knowing him. Oof.
Can I tell you
I
how
ain't
she
a
Go
dude.
ahead,
Yes,
tell the
please do.
story.
Story.
It's going to be
So
shocking.
I'm-
Don't believe everything he said.
just believe half of what she don't say. So I'm brand new. I ain't shit. Now, I got I'm doing stand up for
still ain't.
$7 and I'm writing, right? And so I got an opportunity to write for Kim Whitley. And I didn't know how much jokes cost.
Jesus.
Right?
First of all, I'm young too.
Okay.
So I ain't got no
Well, I just
joke
found
money.
out.
Don't believe that either.
Well, how old you is?
No, that ain't true.
Kim Whitley.
And I'm not a Gemini. Don't believe the internet.
Don't believe that.
July 21st.
They
So
lying.
Speedy, imagine I gave you 3 pages of jokes, about a strong
pages.
2 hours.
Okay, cool, gotcha.
Ask me how much she gave me.
How much?
Kim Williams, I've been knowing Kim for years. She keep the money tight to the bosom. It's all in there. That's why them ain't titties.
Don't
That's
forget, I was
money.
young and didn't know.
No, you was on the show.
Wait a minute.
I'ma say-
all
He
the
was on-
jokes didn't work. We
She
didn't say
gave you
it was all
250.
funny.
250.
$300.
Yeah, I was close. See, look at that.
I thought that was good
For
new
fucking
comic.
2 hours worth of material.
It was 2 little pages, and all of
So
them
is he
didn't
still
hit.
asking for money
And
now?
you was young, but I didn't know. I had him also fix somebody's car.
Exact. A midget. She had a midget friend.
You can't call them midgets. They're little people, John.
First of all, Mr. T made it famous because of the midget toss. You can still call them midgets.
I got a lot of little people friends.
They're midgets.
Go ahead, and he fixed.
You still
the
calling
car.
us niggas. So she had me fix this midget's car.
Little person.
Was it his brakes? What I do?
Johnny Mac. Hold on, John. Was it a Mini Cooper?
I'm not part of this.
It was a Barbie doll car.
Well, I had a Barbie doll car.
That little bit.
A Miata. And every time I fold out of that bad boy, y'all had something to say.
What made you buy that shit?
I thought it
Your
was
titties was on the steering wheel.
Her titties was the headlights.
like none of y'all.
And she made me fix this midget, a little person's car, and motherfucker, and this motherfucker paid me little.
Oh, remember when we had the party at my house for Keith and I invited all the strippers?
Well,
and
I told.
He told the story.
I told that
You
whole
already
story.
told it the other day.
Because Kim kept pulling me to the side going, tell Keith he can fuck the business. It's cool. I'm not tripping.
Wait,
and I said,
you guys
Keith,
say that.
I said, Keith. She said it's cool. He said, I don't believe it.
So Keith went to the closet and got a can of Fix-A-Flat to put in his penis.
You know, we ran in the bedroom. All the girls went. I was like, this is so stupid.
You never hooked me up with none of those side bitches. I don't.
Well, Johnny,
I never.
you kind of rough. They scared of you. Look like you choke a bitch.
You got to forearm love. Forearm love.
We have a call.
First of all, just call being aggressive.
All right.
Hilarious.
We got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Oh shit.
The phone call. You gotta
fix it.
Yeah, fix it.
Hello?
Hey.
It's Adam and Holly from California.
Hey, what's up,
Adam? How you
What
guys
part of
doing?
California? It's a big state.
What's up, everybody? Hey, happy birthday, big bro.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Holly.
Happy birthday.
And for those who know, Holly helps out my wife getting all the pictures.
Does the memes
She does
and-
all
She
the
does-
flyers.
yeah, flyers and
She's
memes.
killing it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Holly.
What part of California?
Orange County. Is that
I'm just
cleared
saying,
up for you?
said Holly from California.
Don't
It's a
fuck
big-
with you.
it's a
She's
big
from
state.
Downey.
See?
Downey.
Yeah.
See, she got to specify.
Yeah.
What's
Call
up,
her
y'all?
back and tell her to come back.
No,
in.
they still on the phone, Jack.
Thank
still
you,
on the phone?
Kyle.
Hey, Holly. God damn, Kim is shining up her phone with her breast.
Come on, stick your hand in it.
That's what she said.
You know, she's very active on
Thank you for the phone call,
Thanks,
guys.
thanks,
Those
guys.
are my good friends. Those are my true good friends.
Look at
Go ahead and turn this back
Speedy,
up.
look.
Yeah, I'm with it. All righty.
Roll out.
Roll out.
So what do I hashtag?
Roll out show.
Roll out
Roll
show.
out studio.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Tangy
So
Ambrose.
Kim,
You tweet that, the ratings
we
gonna go
go back. I remember when you first started, when you used to do the play, that before the play, matter of fact.
What was the play
that,
called?
There was
Beauty shop.
Beauty shop.
At the Wiltern.
It was always the
At
Wiltern.
the Wilshire event.
I know you will share that's it.
You
Yeah.
moved up when we went to the Wilshire. You tripped.
Every play in LA starts out at the
Wilshire Bell.
And they popcorn was never right.
It was like
bag popcorn. They bring it in and they dumped it.
And
They
as
have
a
popcorn
comedian or actor, you want to get your name associated with something that's going to move you up. And she got on that play that toured the country, became one of the top grossing plays, right?
Yep, it was. Made history.
Yeah.
And then you did it on your reality show too, right?
I did.
Yeah, she brought it back.
Years. Now he's touring.
Who is
Oh,
he?
is he?
Shelly
All
Gary
right.
it brought back life to the place. I was very happy for him.
Wow.
He's touring with that again?
Yeah.
I have a question. When you was on Sparks, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they canceled it, did you cry?
Let's see. It was my very first sitcom.
It was. It was actually good.
And I don't know if I cried because I think I understood the nature of the business. That
No, it was chicken shit. They got rid of the show because of.
Oh right, they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
so
because
you
of what?
cried
Because of what?
The other show,
Don't
right?
was it the Weinstein?
Ed Weinberg.
Ed Weinberg. See, Ed Weinberg had shitted on somebody back in the day when he was
that's
on
right.
a show on
Oh,
ABC.
my God, that's what
The
you
guy
gotta
was
learn.
a PA intern.
No,
and
he was
shit-
a writer, and when he was doing tax.
Oh, hold on. Somebody file on. Somebody file on.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, when he was doing Taxi, he fired a writer, and he didn't just fire him; he fired him ugly. Like, get out! He got escorted off the stage. The writer became president of UPN.
Yep.
And that's what the show was. And as soon as he became president, he canceled all of his shows.
Well, he gave him an ultimatum and said you can sell the show to us and get out of here, or we can cancel the show. And he chose
I
to
thought
cancel.
black folks carry grudges like that.
Oh yeah, they wasn't playing.
Wow.
He had a
Talk
good
about petty.
reputation. He had a reputation. He told me. He said it was
He's a piece of
cocaine.
shit.
It was cocaine.
Wow.
And I was mad because he didn't buy it from me because at that time I was still dabbling.
And that was your first show?
That was my very first sitcom with Robin Gibbons, Terrence Howard, Miguel, and James Avery, and I learned a lot. And
How many years did you guys do it?
What was that dude name? The lead dude from
Miguel Nunez.
No, not him.
Howard, James Avery.
James Avery.
Yeah,
he's
we got a phone call.
And Pop. They got to stop the phone calls.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Hey, caller, what's your name and where you
What's
calling
up,
from?
man? This is hey, hello.
Yeah, we're here.
Hey, man, this is Patrick, man. I'm calling from Chicago.
Your name is who?
This is Patrick calling from Chicago.
Hi, Patrick. How are you?
What's up, brother?
Got a question?
Yeah, man. I just want to call and just wish Speedy happy birthday, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
That's so sweet.
Thank you, Patrick. Did you subscribe? Did you subscribe yet?
No.
I did actually, man, and I'm still waiting on my bottle of Chambord, man. I tell you that.
Wow.
Way back.
Chambord.
You went way back.
Is that some shampoo? What is that?
That was a liquor.
That used to sponsor
Wow.
the old
It's a
show.
sponsor. Thank you, brother.
Thank you for calling.
You used to sponsor one of those.
We got to give a shout out to Lisa Ray. It's her birthday this
Yes,
weekend.
this weekend.
You going to the party? I'm going.
I'm only going to go to the pajama party, and I'm going to go to the game party on Sunday. I can't do all 3 nights.
I'm going to go to the pajama party.
I can't do Saturday night. That's like the real party.
Yeah, that is the real
I got
party.
a weight limit.
I'm going to go to the pajama party, but I sleep naked.
Yeah, loose roll.
I did like this. Like anybody's going to care.
Oh.
Exactly.
You sleep naked, I'm going to go right over there. Oh, that's Johnny. Don't worry about it. Step over here.
No, you're going to say ouch before it's over with.
No, I've been to Jamie's house many times. Never said ouch. Ooh.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
Oh, shit. Yeah, drop.
Well, I'm going to tickle you or something. What I'm trying to say is
I'll pinch the shit out of you.
It's going to happen.
Me out every time.
I didn't like the way she looked, like you
No,
pure.
I ain't never seen.
Oh
nothing.
no, I was just thinking there got to be a button to mash
Treat me
after
like
that.
a sister. I don't appreciate that. Y'all ain't never let
But
me get
because
down.
you was messing with Keith.
Yeah, we couldn't.
This was
And
way
then,
after
no,
King.
Kim,
I
I'm
was
going to tell you what it was.
It was
When you came over, we were like, nah, that's Kim Whitley. We can't do that to her.
I didn't say that.
And I would go, hey, Kim, it's kind of late.
Yeah, I know that's what
That was the signal?
Yeah.
That was the signal.
And then Johnny Mac, they sent Johnny
I
to go
called
get rid
Bill
of all.
Cosby and said, "Give me one."
All the friends. So I would have got rid of. Y'all would have kicked me out.
Oh, absolutely.
I know I would've.
Jamie was like, Kim, it's time. And then one time I couldn't take it no more. I said, really, y'all? I said, I'm tired of y'all kicking me out.
I want to suck some dick.
I'm appalled.
I didn't understand.
But you was thinking it.
He gave me a choice. He said, now you can stay.
Uh-oh.
He said, but there ain't no guarantee that you're going to be safe. I was like, okay.
I was ready to pounce on you.
So they
I was ready to pounce on you, Ken.
They sent me and John to tell the dudes because, and Johnny like, look, if I don't know you, it's too late to meet me now.
Get the fuck out.
You got to go. And so John walked up to the dude. We don't know you, pimp. Well, I'm here with my girl. She can stay.
I used to be rude.
Yeah, it was bad. That was the house in Encino.
First of
She said
all,
used to
I
be.
gave my life to the Lord.
Impossible. He gave it back.
He gave it back.
Yeah, he said had one of these already.
But yeah, that was we was trying to save you, Kim.
I know, I appreciate
and
it.
you did a gang of movies. I've seen you in a gang of movies also.
Yes, God has been good.
Yes.
Now, why are you not married? Why are you not married?
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
How long you been married?
Don't try to change the subject.
Since
I answered the first.
Since Wednesday. I know a good divorce lawyer.
Finally let me out.
So
I'm gonna pray for you. Huh?
what are you waiting on, Kim?
Wait a minute.
What kind of guy? Can I ask?
Not
It's
white.
my show.
He's like, how you weigh guys? Like, what do you?
When he said, "What do you weigh?" I was like, "That is rude."
What kind of guy are you looking for? What does he have
This
to
is the thing. A lot of people
Tell
ask
me
me why I'm not married.
What you
and
need?
I looked at, I had to. I just gotta put it to the game. This is the thing. I had my hustle. I've been hustling. A lot of dudes, I'm not saying they can't handle it, but what happened was I was more focused on my hustle than a man. I really didn't know how to be a woman. I know how to be a man. I know how to provide.
Okay.
You should say I know how to be a man because your hands are large.
And so is something else.
Well, I got a boxing glove to fit in that motherfucker.
So
I am a comedy genius.
A lot of brothers out there looking. Kim Willie, they want it. They
I
see
love
you.
Kim Willie.
What are you looking for? What kind of guy?
You know what I'm looking for?
Fits what you
what I was looking for in my 20s is different now.
Okay, so
in the 20s it was Keith. You know, we had fun. And
Okay,
all
let's
that.
stop right there, though.
And,
You slept with Keith too?
No. I rode home. He took me home from the studio the other day. I had just got off a plane. So all he talked about was this one.
Only actor
And
I've ever dated. I just wasn't dating.
So he was like,
I don't know about the
like,
actor
You gonna
part.
text her right now? Can you tell her I'm with you? I was like, hold up, nigga.
I've seen better acting at a flea circus.
But he's an actor. That was his profession. So
He just said y'all broke up because you guys were too young.
it was too much. It was in the beginning of the career. It was too much. No. I don't really.
But he's
remember.
single now.
I don't remember, and I really felt like he liked white girls, and I couldn't fit that.
He likes you.
He
though.
does?
He likes
He
you.
doesn't like me because I'm right on that border. Depending on what wig I put on.
It is a nice wig right there.
It cascades perfectly right there.
Got them bangs, right there.
That's when I don't have Botox. I throw the bangs on. So
So how's your son?
My son Joshua, he is 6 years old now.
I can't believe it.
And you know what he said to me yesterday? This is why I got to get it together, Speedy. He said, I said, Joshua, you can't eat with your mouth open. I said, when you get a girlfriend, I said, they're not going to like that. He said, I'm not going to get a girlfriend. You know, I was like, uh-oh. I said, why not? He said, you don't have a boyfriend.
Oh.
I was like, so I could have been a hoe this whole time.
Why stop?
To encourage you. So he's looking at me like I ain't never had a man.
Yeah.
I was like,
Because you don't bring guys to the house, right?
No, I don't. Well,
But what about the one that was in the show that was his quote-unquote daddy, like the one?
But that wasn't my boyfriend. That's his daddy. His daddy picking him up today.
Oh, okay.
He stayed, me and Rodney been friends for years, and he said, I'm going to step in. And he said, I didn't have a father. I want to make sure he has a father. So he's in it to win it. So
That's great.
Well, I didn't have a good father because you
Did you have Rodney call him?
Can you parent me?
I can. I'm looking
Now,
for a good man.
do you want other kids, or you want to bring in other kids in your life?
I might get a girl, but it's only because I think Josh was going to leave me for a girl. I was going to say, a girl. Josh was going to leave me, get a wife. So I was like, I need a daughter, that's going to be around. And Joshua wants a little sister, but I'm telling y'all, it's hard. It is so difficult with this one little boy, and everybody say, "Oh, it makes it easier when you have two." I don't believe that.
It doesn't. How you know? You got
She
two?
got three.
Tangy?
No, over here.
Tangy, because
She has
Are you
three.
married?
No.
I'm talking about. I gotta get 2 airline tickets. I
Yep.
gotta pay the nanny more.
Yep.
I gotta pay 2 school tuitions or find a good school
First of all, you
district.
don't. You can always leave me at home. Trust me, I'm a parent.
What's wrong with you?
It's good when they get
Allegedly.
old. It's good
Allegedly.
when he gets older, though. It'll be good because he can help you take care of her. Like, you know, Stone can stay home with Rob.
Yeah, okay.
But right now, no, it's gonna be a lot.
You got
'Cause you
kids?
do a lot of
That.
traveling.
She got
A
two.
lot of traveling.
You got
And
two
he
kids?
said constantly. He said, "Mommy, last night he was like, can I have?" First he wanted a little brother, but he was like, "I'll take a little sister. I want a little sister." He said, "I don't want to be alone." That's what he says. He said, "I said you're not alone. You stay in school till 6 o'clock. I leave you there as long as possible. By the time you come home, it's time to get in the bed, do your homework, and go to
That's why I
sleep."
don't want to be alone. You can buy him a My Little Pony. He got he got
He's
somebody.
not alone. He plays. He goes,
Yeah.
Nick and Pam, you ain't got no kids?
Nah.
She got a lot of ghost babies.
Wow, really?
It ain't easy.
hate this
I ain't
show.
gonna lie. It ain't single mamahood. I would love it.
All your kids,
Especially when you're taking care of the children, taking care of everything.
Nick and Pam, all
You're
your
the
kids sing
breadwinner.
the same song.
And
What song is that?
I'm trapped in a condom. I'm trapped in a condom.
And if I could get pregnant right now,
Pretty
Ooh.
much.
if I'd have known what I know now, if 20 years ago was different, like if I'd have known that I could get paid off a baby like this, oh, I'd have been pregnant. I could go down the list. Jamie would have been one. I'd have show Oops to him. I'd have put one of them good wigs. He thought it was a white girl. And
Johnny Mac would have been
Johnny
seven.
would have been second. I'd have gone down. Speedy, you'd have got one out of me. When I tell you, I
Well, we know he
apologize,
fertile.
I would have.
Yeah, Speedy
I'd have
fertile.
popped out because Speedy would have gave me a linebacker. So when I tell you I'd have gone down the list, I'd have hit up Shaq.
Speedy fertile.
When I tell you I'd have gone down the when I was
know that's
on
right.
Old Drama, they was all after me.
Old
And
Oh,
Drama.
I remember old drama.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I was
It was you
ovulating
and who
every
else?
On
week.
BET, right? Is it on BET?
On BET.
It was you and who else?
Me, Mari, Vanessa Bell Calloway, but it was also the little
Marty.
Hispanic girl. She married to Chai McBride now.
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah.
Shy, one of the coolest
he been on the
dudes.
show.
He came on, just cool, man.
He is cool. He burned me in the forehead with a cigar.
He did.
You want to talk about it? You want to let it
Wow.
go? You want to let it go? You want to talk about it? You sound like you're dealing with it right now.
Huh?
You sound like you're dealing with it right now.
I mean, what's wrong with that? Maybe he was hard headed.
hot-headed.
Now, you've
I never
been
did that.
acting. Have you started writing or writing for yourself? Or maybe thought about doing a one-woman show?
I have the problem. Well, you know
What?
what? One
What?
woman shows. I've been doing my stand up a lot with David Arnold. So I've really
Who?
been doing the worst.
Yes.
Doing He Said, She Said. We're on our way to our next show is in Rochester, New York with talent. And then we go
alright?
to Denver for one night. But we've been on tour a lot. And we just got an offer from St. Louis. I was like, I can't. What is happening? I
Yeah,
love
the,
to
the
write.
police
I
in
love
St. Louis
to-
is a motherfucker. You got to
Look
be
at you.
careful.
Oh yeah, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So when you say write, I'm writing with a partner. I have a ghost writer. I say, but she's my partner because I don't really have time to sit down and do no typing. I can tell you my ideas. I love to produce, sell shows and do all that. But just trying to work on the stand up. But what I've realized is that I'm away from my son a lot.
Okay.
And I don't want him one night to come in my room and stab me. You know, or build bombs.
All
in the
right.
basement.
Shit.
Shout out to the Melendez brothers.
I thought you were going to say, I don't want him to come in here and go, Mama, wow.
Why am I lonely?
Now,
with
speaking
that?
of you and your writing partner, do you pay union wages?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, keep going. We don't need to talk about that.
But I will make the person who writes with me a producer on the project.
No, that's not. I don't write on spec.
Well, then.
Did he really turn his back to you?
Yes, he
I
really
did.
did. They still got his back
Nigga,
there.
3 years old. You know what?
Inadvertently, though.
Yeah.
What about, you ever thought about directing or doing that kind of, getting
God
there?
damn, Speedy.
Yes,
What a master that she can't do it all.
I know, but I want to because I'm on Young and Hungry.
What is this, Kim Tarantino?
I would have to start. I love that.
Kim Tarantino.
I want to start with sitcoms now. I directed, Beauty Shop, and I directed plays in the day, and I've directed some music videos. So I just didn't continue. When I tell you, like you said, it takes a lot of time.
Well, the reason I asked that, because
Actually,
being
don't.
an actress or actress.
Let's get some questions in.
Hold on 1 second. Boy, this is the last one. Working, trying to tell another actor what you want from them without saying, motherfucker, you ain't doing it right. How are you able to do that?
You can ask Wendy Raquel Robinson.
Okay.
It was hard directing my peers, and we were on tour together with Living Room. I was the director and the producer. We went on tour. Shelley Garrett gave me that next, and I went out. But don't forget, this is my peer. The men fought against me. The men were nasty.
Oh wow.
The women.
I agree.
Who got the beeper?
It's the door.
Yeah, the men were a little up against me.
Okay.
Wendy, she took my direction. I don't
Wendy
have a
Williams?
problem. Wendy Rocky.
Okay.
Wendy Williams.
And other actors, I didn't have a problem. And even when I did on my reality show, when I did the play, absolutely. Even though Shelley was the director, I would give advice because I think since I am an actress, I'm not going to embarrass you. When you messing up, I'm going to say, let me holler at you. I'm not going to do what some directors do because sometimes it hurts. It's bad in front of, because there's another actress looking at you already hating on you. No.
That's how you grow.
Embarrassment is not how I grow. It's taking your direction and doing well. I don't grow by you saying, I mean, come on, Kim. Can't you get the line? I mean, come on.
Maybe that's why you haven't won an Oscar.
It's coming.
Oh, shit.
Oscar De La Hoya.
I did just get a shout out at the Emmys. Okay?
All right, yeah.
When Lena Waithe won.
Who?
Lena Waithe, first African American to win for writing a comedy series for Master of None.
We talked about that.
She said, Angela, you're unbelievable. Kim, she didn't say Whitley, you're a force. Okay.
So you took it anyway.
But we all knew
I
she
didn't
was
want to
talking
break,
about
but
you.
they did.
No,
I was like, Oprah would have loved. I was standing like this. Last name. I could be Kim Kardashian. I could be Kim Rose. I was like, are we serious? And my name was Madonna. If I had a special name, Beyonce, they would know. She said, Kim, you're a force. But
you gonna take it?
Yeah. So our episode.
And what did she win for?
Masters of None, second season, the Thanksgiving episode.
What network is that?
She wrote Netflix.
What's the comedian's name?
Lena Waithe. She's a writer.
No, the comedian that she wrote for.
Aziz.
Oh yeah, the
Indian dude.
Yeah.
So
he got the Emmy as well. So
for what?
For the show. That was his show.
That shit is terrible.
No, it's not.
No.
I've never laughed.
Have you watched it?
I saw 2 of them.
Watch the Thanksgiving episode.
Well, God damn it! It was Groundhog's Day when I saw it.
You watch that one. Now you gonna laugh.
I'm gonna look it up just for you.
Thank you.
Now, Tangi is acting as an actress as well, doing her thing, having a good time. I like to ask you guys about.
You gotta wait for her to finish texting first.
Hurry up because traffic is going to start getting thick.
taking
and I gotta go
notes.
look at some hair. What I say?
It's somewhere Sherman Way right down
That's
the street.
exactly where I'm going. But
Extensions Plus.
It's a lot of them out here.
Extensions Plus.
Yeah,
Sherman Way,
it's right down the street. You right down the street. You good.
Girl.
You good.
Yeah, you be getting that armpit hair though.
I have, but I use that and I put it on my private area. So at a certain age, you got to weave that.
So now you gotta put deodorant on your private area. That's what happens.
No, some men like the musk.
They don't.
I braid it.
The aroma. Aroma.
That's a good question though. So you like hair down there? I mean, you know.
I don't need to look like I'm 9.
Really? I'm bald.
No, let me explain something. When it was
I don't look like I'm eating out Chewbacca.
Yeah, but still, it done puffed out.
Not Chewbacca.
It's all puffed out and it's big. No.
We got phone calls.
It's long. It's too much.
They got a phone call that you ain't gonna hear.
I know, right? Caller, what's your name and where you calling
This
from?
nigga calling from a CB radio. Breaker 19, breaker 19.
Pretty much. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Listen.
This is Chief Jefferson.
So?
What's up, Keith?
Heaven high, Keith.
My bad.
So if you just said Keith, we wouldn't have believed you was Jefferson?
Come on, man. I gotta say the full name.
All right, what's up, Keith?
How long you been listening?
You been listening to the whole show?
Yeah, I've been killing you. And I meant every word I said.
That's done.
Stop with the problem.
Happy birthday, boy.
Thank you, brother.
Whoop Johnny Mac ass in a minute.
Tim Whitley. Tim, what's going on, bro? What's going on, baby?
Keith, how are you?
That's so fake.
The love
I ain't talked to you in
That's
so
so
long. I
fake.
see you still look good.
He doesn't.
Hey, Kim. I'm doing much better now that I heard your voice.
This nigga.
She said you got a big dick though too.
Well,
Did she not say that? Did she not say that?
She did.
She did not say that. She said you got a lot of foreskin.
Keith, don't believe me.
I'm just saying.
All right, Keith, man. Thank you for the phone.
Oh, you just Keith, holler at me later on. How do you send me? Call me later.
I think it's the
what is
it's
it?
the white thing, the flashing thing. When
Yeah.
we take
Oh,
the
we
flashing
added
thing-
it?
Yeah, when we take the flash thing out, the sound is clear, but with the flashing thing, the sound is all messed up.
Yeah,
I don't know what we
turn
did.
us up.
Then turn it off. or
Take it
something.
off.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
take it off.
it's
Yeah.
that rotary phone. If y'all
Hey, nigga, you can't afford everything.
Y'all
You think we got the white
how
fist?
Me and Keith met.
How'd you meet?
Tell us.
Tell us.
Yes,
Johnny
how'd
Mac.
you meet?
Johnny Mac.
No.
I did.
We had a party over at Jackie Edmonds' house.
No, I brought him.
No.
It's all for me.
But it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is the time I noticed him. Let's just get to that. We was in the back room at her house. You might have brought him to the party.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. But this is the point. Is this?
Use your man voice next time.
We had all the dudes in the back room. All the comics had to pull out the thing.
Oh.
Johnny Mac left on that part.
There was one comic I'll never forget. I'm never gonna say his name, but his thing went in like a turtle. Like it went away. I'll never forget.
He had an innie.
What the fuck?
I was like, he was like, I'm nervous.
I think I know who it is.
Hell, who was it? But I was like, and then my girlfriend started dating him, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like, is it like a turtle? I was like, is it? Because I remember it just going away, and it was real small. And he said that it was shy. And she was like, "No, girl, he got it." So I don't.
It wasn't like not
They were dating.
circumcised.
She didn't want to hurt his feelings.
You had a 6-year-old friend.
Move your thumb out the way.
Josh,
It'll get big if you blow on it.
It was the funniest. Keith knows we were laughing.
You got to tell me about it.
That's the night we were all because the guy is sitting there, right? We're laughing at him in his face.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Every time I see him, I think of that night. It was 20 years ago. And I want to say, I need you to redeem yourself.
Right.
Yes.
Please.
Pull it out. Let me
so I can
see
get
if it
this
looks better
image
now.
of the turtle out my mind.
Maybe you thought it was a zipper.
It was.
It's got to be painful.
Crazy.
But you and Keith, how long did y'all date? It was like 5.
He
6
said a
years?
long time, like
It was a long
5,
time.
6 years, right?
No.
Hell no.
No, it just seemed like that because you're young.
Oh, okay. He said
Kim,
it
you
was
ain't
a
been
long
with
time.
nobody that long. No.
It was about 3 months.
That's it. That too loud. My bad. I don't know where to stop sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Kim a G though.
I've been
2 years.
Yeah,
You
man.
at 2 year
four-
limit.
No, I've gone 4 once.
4 years.
You ever had a fiance? Well, I've had
That's because he was in jail.
Six?
So 4 is around
Yeah,
when
that's
shit
probably
started falling
long
loose.
since, yeah.
How about you? How about you, Pam? About
Oh, 8 years.
and then
No,
it started.
8, 9.
That's what, you might as well marry him, motherfucker.
No, wasn't worth it.
Oh, that's the guy that kept going back and forth to jail. And
Yes.
that's not really 8 years.
Well, I mean, but I went visiting and put money on his books.
Really? I did that too, but I wasn't visiting. I put money on a couple
Yeah, I was always there every
'Cause they was-
weekend up in
They
Saugus.
was big time.
You used to
drug
polish his
dealers.
ankle bracelet.
And they had money in a can somewhere.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's
What's
what
wrong
I'm
with
saying.
that?
You only date people who, when they come out, hey, their money's still there.
Now, for you just tuning in the building, we got Kim Whitley, my man Johnny Mac. Kim from Cleveland.
That's right.
Sorry to hear that.
Ohio.
How'd you get to Los Angeles? What's that?
On a plane. Oh,
I mean, what was your reasoning for? Like you said, Mama, I'm out.
Yeah, I want to be an actress. My parents said once you get your degree, you can do anything you want to.
You got a degree?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
In what?
University, Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
I got a degree actually in art. I'm an artist and a theater
Impossible.
major.
That's impressive.
All right, we got a phone call.
Minor. Okay.
Hopefully it sound better. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? You guys disconnected?
Why these niggas keep calling?
Okay, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Kamara Anderson, and I'm calling from Charleston, West Virginia.
Hey, thank you for the call.
Oh my God, a little better.
I just called in to say happy birthday to you.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate that.
Where she's calling
This is
from?
dangerous for you to be on the air. Oh, God.
Where she's calling
The
from?
wife is sitting there.
Virginia.
Virginia.
What do you mean it's dangerous?
Happy birthday, sweetie. 1998. You remember?
You let Keith fuck on his birthday.
Oh.
Wait, right. Oh.
And that was very
Oh, you
nice.
like that?
Thank you for the call.
I'll
I
be
said-
over tonight, girl. I always wanted to give him a little back massage. I like your wife. She cool. I'm sorry, caller.
They don't have birthday sex. They have birthday sandwiches.
Stop it, Johnny
Sorry,
Mac.
Speedy. I'm sorry, Speedy. That was on call
We were
for.
disrespectful to the call.
It was on call for, Speedy. I'm sorry.
Thank you for
don't
the phone call, baby.
What's
girl.
her name?
Who gonna pay for
She hung
my
up.
parking ticket that I got out in front of this?
You got a parking ticket?
Could you be here forever?
I've been here forever. It's gonna be a parking
In the
ticket.
front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one too, I guess.
Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote it.
I know y'all.
Oh, it's the one they gave you?
Yeah, I'm about to get off the show. Anything else y'all ask? Because it's almost 3 o'clock. You know traffic in L.A.
Not going that
Well,
way.
we in the valley, so it's a little different.
It's awful.
You still
Well,
live in the
what-
valley?
Just shoot
Yeah.
down
I got to
several
go
ways
get
to
this hair.
I know.
And I'm going to spend all this time in there filling all the textures, getting caught up. And then I got to pick up Joshua from school. I'm lying.
I was about to say, because he probably drove to school.
Where the step-in daddy?
He's picking him up.
Oh, that's you good.
So what's your future, Kim? Any more TV shows?
You know,
movies?
my future is working on a show that we're pitching right now. The young lady wrote me a show last year, right after the episode. So we're going out with that, especially after she won the Emmy.
A sitcom or a drama?
Oh, that's your writing partner, the girl that won?
No, that's absolutely not. She is her own. I am an executive producer, and I get to give notes. But when I tell you, they tear me down like, oh, Kim, please. I was like, well, this ain't good. But that and stand up, getting stronger in stand up. As you all know, I've been playing with it for years.
Yeah, you said you didn't really like it the other night when we saw you. You were like, you don't really like doing it as much as you like the acting or the.
Yeah, it's easy. I'm lazy. I'm just a lazy
I can
human
tell.
being. Forget you.
Well,
I mean, like
your
I
bra
love-
strap
I'm a
let me know you was
hustle.
lazy. You didn't want to tighten that
If
up.
that's the case, you should see my drawers.
I did. They call a flag.
Yeah, you're right. I put on a
Zip
new
cord
pair
on them. Let me
of
zip
Kim,
these.
you always been fine though. I swear to God, you've always been pretty.
Oh, that is so.
You was always fine. I give you that. You was always dressed nice. I give you all props. You was always professional. You was always a good actress. I laugh and tease everybody because I really don't give a fuck. But you was really a professional actress. I've seen you grow.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because what you was doing on Sparks, and then the next Friday, what are the Fridays?
Mhm.
You know,
Oh,
the Thursday
yeah.
before Friday, whatever they
Yeah,
are, fucking
one of
Fridays.
those.
You was always
Now,
good.
Kim, did you ever have a problem when people would compare you
To Jack A.
to Jack A?
Is she still alive?
Yes. But how was that? How was so
Oh yeah, it
How
was
was
a car
that for you?
accident.
They just
She
called
survived,
me
but her career died.
today and said, "Can you step in for Jack A?
Did
She's
they?
leaving the play for 2 days. Can you come in and do her role?"
So how's that?
And
for
then
you?
I went and did a table read for her for Baby Daddy, the TV show that's also, she was there and she couldn't do the table read. I went in and filled in for her.
I wouldn't do that.
I have no problem because
No?
she
Okay.
gets called Kim.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
She does.
she
Yeah.
said a lot of men come up to be like, "Hey, what's up, Kim?" and her little lying ass be, "Hey, you ain't shit." So
Yeah, she
I don't have
never
a
was
problem
that
because
good.
it's easier just to sign an autograph or take a picture
Okay.
than it is to explain it.
Okay.
I used to have a problem with it, and we've become friends now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
All right.
You think you could whoop her in a fight?
Well, she's from Cleveland, so.
She's from New York.
Yeah, she's from Cleveland.
She probably got a little Raisin bread. I don't trust her. No, I don't know about that. I am 1 inch taller than her, and my breasts are a little bigger because we played twins twice. And I
And what?
stood in
And
for-
what?
We did a movie where we did, when I first came out, I was her double in
Okay.
227.
Wow.
Were you?
Wow.
There's an episode,
That's
and
embarrassing.
I
That's a good
played
did
her
you know.
twin, but she said, can't tell nobody. But I did all her double work. That's when we first had our big riff. And
Are you sure y'all friends?
we are now. She apologized.
Oh,
and,
okay.
she
'Cause
said
she was on
a
top of the
diva.
world
She was
at
on
one
top
time.
of
Yeah,
the
she was real
world.
extra.
Man.
She treated everybody like shit, including me. She had me thrown off sets. I mean, a lot of
Wow.
stuff. But I look at all my.
And y'all friends now?
Yeah, because
Wow.
I'm doing good.
Despite.
Yeah. And I think all
Speedy ever had me thrown off a set? I'm gonna put some dope in his car. I'm gonna sabotage your life.
Everything I've had and done to me and whatever I've gone through has made me who I am today.
Oh, you color
Without
purple.
those
That's right.
haters, I would not be where I am.
That's
Because I
right.
wouldn't have had like, oh, I'm gonna show you.
That's right.
You
I would
go,
never
girl.
have.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
You still fine though.
I appreciate it. I'm about to go do a sit up because you said that.
Whenever you start grading on the curve, holler at a nigga.
You said great on the curve. If I gave you a little bit of this, you would never be the same.
First of all, you couldn't give me a little because I'm gonna take a lot.
And
Oh.
guess what?
I'm a
And
fucking
you
genius.
Get, you get sucked up in that vortex and they can't find
Hey
you. for
Kim,
a
I done
week.
had some bad pussy before.
That's right, bad. B-A-D-D.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
All my choices ain't been good.
Johnny Mac, thank you for that. Wait a minute. Before we even get to
I
that.
love Kim Willis.
So what have we learned today
Oh,
here at
my
the Rollout
God.
Show?
Go ahead, Tangy.
Oh my goodness, we've learned so much. Okay, first of all, today is Speedy's birthday.
Sorry to hear that.
Yay, and we learned that Speedy got fired from working at a church.
Yeah. Fired a lot of places.
You got fired a lot of times.
A
Yep.
lot of them.
Ron G taught us that the things that make you weird will make you funny in life.
He
He
must
says,
have talking about his head.
maybe so, maybe so.
We learned that
Nigga,
when
the
you're
forehead of a hammerhead shark.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It's true.
That's so fucked up.
He's letting the forehead work for him.
We learned that.
We've learned to watch out when you drink water in San Diego because there's a hepatitis outbreak.
Hey.
But Speedy doesn't get sick that often. We learned that when Johnny Mac makes love,
I don't make love.
He's had bad pussy and he gives forearm love.
Right. I got a song. Give me that forearm love. Something in my arms, baby.
We learned so much today. We learned that Pam doesn't like when people switch her ice.
That's true.
Yeah. We learned that you got to listen to that still small voice inside. Yeah. Whether you understand why it's telling you or not, you got to listen to it. If it tells you to stop, that's what saved Johnny Mac.
It was Jesus.
It was Jesus. We learned that Johnny Mac gave his life to Christ and Christ gave it back.
Wise choice.
Blue Mitchell, who was here earlier, is doing the Black Fall Ball. It's 800 married blacks in Seattle in November, and you can go to Marriage Ball Seattle to check it out. And it's black people who are trying to help. They're married people and people that are engaged, and they're trying to help these relationships last. So y'all can check that out.
I'm doing a black divorce ball because all them niggas ain't gonna make it. It's right after marriage ball. You go to another room. It's the divorce.
We learned that Kim was engaged 6 times.
What the fuck?
Wow.
All right, Kim.
We learned that Nikki Pam was in love with some guy who was in jail, and she put money on his books.
And he wore flip flops.
Yes. And with Speedy here today, we didn't find out whether Michelle would let him have sex with another woman. Would you?
Yeah, it's called his other hand.
For his birthday tonight.
Her name is Carol.
He already had that present.
He already had.
Yes.
So we learned Speedy has already had that present for his birthday.
But it was so quick, it wasn't called a fucking affair. It just happened so fast. It was. I can't believe that's what you call Speedy.
Kill yourself. Let's move on.
And lastly, Speedy, no one has ever seen him dunk, but we know that he can assist.
Or his feet.
He cheated on his own son when playing basketball. And don't take a trip with him because he will fall asleep and he will snore. Happy birthday, Speedy.
Thank you.
And Ohm is a real person.
Yeah, we learned that. Yeah.
Who you thought was gay?
I thought
She thought was gay.
She thought her boyfriend
Kim,
was gay.
You were, I guess, my surprise.
Because he only wanted to go anal.
Because I didn't know you were coming.
He only wanted to go.
Well, you didn't know Johnny was coming either.
No, I didn't know.
look
Well, I hadn't got to
beautiful.
him yet, but yeah, thank you, Kim.
Beautiful.
Always.
Absolutely
And
beautiful.
because we go back so far, and to see you still doing and all still doing.
And I felt it was necessary to come out here.
I didn't.
I didn't want to, but
Johnny back.
And now you might come back.
I should have rolled with you and
right. Just, you don't understand. I'm looking at the clock. I'm about to run up out of here.
No, I got you.
But it was worth it.
Thank you, John,
And y'all
for coming.
check out Kim, and he said, she said, you got a lot. Well, she'll tell.
That's the name of the
On
show.
my
Give me your
social media,
information.
You can just follow me on social media at Kim Whitley across the board, and that's KYM.
Yes, it is.
WHITLEY.
What's the name of your show?
He said, she said. That's the stand-up show with David.
Coming to a city.
Talk about your TV show.
It's called Young and Hungry. It's on Netflix right now, but it's also you can watch it during
play
the
the
season
hungry?
free.
Oh, you're saying she can't play young?
I play old.
You ain't old, Cam. You look great.
Old and hungry.
No,
You
you
look
know
really.
it.
I just found out.
Everybody in the kids.
I just found out.
You really pretty.
Find out what?
I'll show you my driver's license.
Show it to me.
Oh, I have no problem. But
And she's
on
not
the
a
air.
Gemini.
And I'm not. I'm July
You're
21st.
really pretty.
21st?
So you're Leo.
September 21st.
Cancer Leo. Right on the
Cancer.
You're
Yeah, my
really
mom's
pretty.
a cancer.
Hey,
Johnny
I'm
Mac,
just,
give your information, man.
Shit. You can't follow me nowhere because I don't really check social media like that. But I want you to pray for me because I'm out pitching shows, Speedy.
Yes, you are, John.
I've made up in my mind that I'm not going to work on nobody else's show. I'm just going to do my thing.
And you should. You're very creative.
I got hired by Universal to write a movie that I don't believe in. We can talk about that later. And I just want to just do my own thing because I don't want to keep making people rich and famous and they're getting crazy money. And I'm just getting, so I just decided.
It's that time.
I just decided to do my own things. I'm out currently pitching 2 TV shows and they're like premium channel shows. Because my comedy is adult humor. I mean, I don't write this chicken shit.
No, and you should.
Fucking Facebook and Instagram comedy.
Network.
Johnny Mac, are you still coming back October 21st?
And that's what you're gonna break up out of here?
Give me information, Tangy.
I'm Tangy Ambrose everywhere, but remember to check me out in my one-woman show. It starts this Sunday, September 24th at 8 o'clock, but you can catch me every Sunday in October at 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. and go to tangy.eventbrite.com. And if you forget that, go to tangyambrose.com. And I'm Tangy Ambrose everywhere.
Is that before or after the radio game?
Invite me.
Oh, Speedy got a birthday cake.
Birthday to you.
I don't know if we can sign off on that. Yeah, change the lyrics or something. Oh, we ain't got the candles.
Happy birthday,
dear
Speedy. Don't
This
get
is
that close to my weed.
Happy
birthday
to you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Blow
my
out the
wife.
candle. You used to blowing shit out.
Whoa.
Oh, for
Male
real. Hey.
nurse.
Happy to blow. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you, everybody who got me stuff.
That look good.
Thank you to the young lady that sent the strawberry.
Quinn Lee.
Thank one of our fans sent me
Yeah,
some
well, they said the
chocolate
chat
strawberries.
room.
The
But
chat
Quinn Lee,
room.
I
Thank
think she
y'all.
headed it.
Again,
People
we
really
want to
love Speedy. That's cool.
let you guys know that
Fans got together
yesterday's
and sing him
show
some.
just destroyed, along with today.
Mhm.
Thank you to all the fans who waited for us to get back on the air.
Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, and all
All
that.
three of y'all.
Shout out to Sky. Shout out to
Camille,
Kamir.
man.
Shout out to my son Nick. Shout out to my wife who making all this happen.
Shit, keeping me
This is amazing. I
in
didn't think
pocket.
this was
That's
real.
I love
Yeah, we
it.
got 3 minutes.
Like, I didn't think I
know.
I didn't
She
know
like
I was gonna have mics. I'm really tripping on this.
We thought you were gonna pass it down. Here you go.
Y'all was like, come out to the thing, and I was like,
No, we're legit
They're
here.
gonna do the
We're
whole-
y'all
legit.
got computers and
You're gonna do the whole radio on speakerphone.
Right.
Y'all got microphones. I apologize for the
This was
disrespect.
you, John. This was you waiting on. So I want to thank y'all for coming.
Who didn't pay their phone bill?
And
Hey,
Kim,
congra-
these screens work too.
That
Well,
is
not
a-
the ones
so
on the
this is
side.
real.
Hey, congratulations to you, Speedy. I'm happy, and I ain't gonna say
Yeah,
proud of you.
congratulations.
Speedy's
This is
always
nice.
been a good guy. I didn't want to come, but Michelle put the
Gun to
pressure
head.
on me. But Speedy's always been a great guy.
I was
great
coming
friend.
yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
she
told
texted
Pam,
me
I said,
talking
I'm
about.
so sorry I didn't make it. She was like, it's tomorrow. I was like, damn.
I knew that's what you
I
was
was
doing
sure.
too. I knew that. I was like, really, bitch? You
'Cause
ain't getting
I
out this
I had
shit.
a pitch meeting. I was telling him to keep going, keep going. You can go to 4 o'clock. I'm telling you.
All right. Again,
Oh, Johnny Mac, they really want to know, have you ever tried oming? But it's not enough time to explain
What
it.
is oming?
Oming is when you lay with a woman and you flick her clitoris until she comes and then she puts her clothes back on and y'all leave. It's a spiritual
Where
experience.
is that?
She does it all the
I'll
time.
tell you where.
But
It's an
where do I bust
experience?
off at?
Wait a minute. Is it a stranger?
No.
You can.
It better be a girl asking you that.
Wait a minute, like a
You
glory hole?
can do it with a stranger. There are places where you can go and do it with a stranger.
No.
I just
I would
do it
not.
with my friend, but it's
gay
absolutely
friend?
wonderful.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
But
it's
we
a
make
thing?
love too.
It's
Yeah,
a thing. It's a real
and
thing.
it's
You can
actual-
Google it.
It's actually no, it's oming and it's spiritual. It's like a form
Spiritual?
of meditation.
Y'all some
I don't
nasty
think when my penis is out.
And with that in
That would
mind,
be tomorrow's show.
tomorrow's show again. It's Freaky
Yes,
Friday tomorrow. We're back here doing it. We got porno stars gonna be here tomorrow. You
Ah.
wanna come, John?
Is it the guys or the girls?
It's a girl.
Okay, I'm a show for that. The porno dudes be so nasty. They just look like
You don't want to touch
they
your shoulder.
shower in
Next is
cat
this
pee.
deal.
They just look nasty. I hate
Oh,
them.
huh?
Yeah.
What's up?
What the?
You said what?
Huh?
We'll be back tomorrow. Thank y'all so very much.
You should
All
call
happy
Keith
birthday
Lexington
wishes.
Rubber.
Thank y'all. I've been Speedy. May God bless you. We out, and I don't have
You
the
say
music.
God
but
bless you.
fuck
We
it.
talking about
Play what you
fucking.
got. Baby girl.
You gotta do it.
It went dead.
Give it to me, what you say?